nigga. But you might feel like, nah, I'm good. I don't know.
Yeah, because, you know, once you take the dentures out, it's just like...
All I'm saying is
when
I be in Grapevine and Compel, I be seeing many of white-haired bitches that ain't got many wrinkles, and they bad as hell. And I know for a fact they 50 plus.
White people pay for this.
I don't give a... That's the type of payments they should be. You see, look, when you hit 50 up, you can go get plastic surgery. When you was in your prime and you 21 plus, why the fuck is you getting plastic surgery? But when you old and you don't want to be wrinkly no more, yeah. And this is how we starting this shit, ain't we?
Yep.
I fucking hate you.
So laughing at my mouth closed. I ain't say shit. Thank God.
Nah, pull that shit up.
Oh no, no thank you.
All the sugar mamas. The pimp is spoken. Hit me up.
Crypto Chris, what's happening, man? Augustine Gomez sipping. Grady, I see you in the fucking building.
And we live, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell y'all something right quick. Like a young player once told me. Look at that.
A one. That's a who.
That's how we doing?
Like that shit, smoke that shit, pass that shit.
The world may never know. Cause we just bite them bitches. Fuck you talking I'm a dog, 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 I'm a
Beat it like a dog. Something, pass it to the dog.
Mama!
I watched that today. Damn.
Delete on it. That is hilarious.
They're asking him, what's your favorite ad lib? Huh?
Yeah.
Or what was the other one? The first one was.
The first one was like, I heard y'all had bought your mama a house. Nigga said, Mama!
No, he asked them their favorite ad lib and they all went around.
See, that's not
I can't remember the fucking.
I'm talking about the interview. They was interviewing them niggas and he was just answering them niggas with straight ad libs.
Oh, you talking about the Breakfast Club?
Give me a hell yeah! I said, give me a hell yeah!
My motorsport that Nicki Minaj didn't know that y'all were talking about her cap. Like the nigga was just talking. This shit was
Yep. Top off.
It
just fucking stay. I was just like, yo, that's some thick ass fucking milk, yo.
I'd have paid somebody to drink that shit.
Hell no, I'm good, bro.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Enough before you put the camera on. Put the shiesty mask on.
Why the fuck you say Fortnite?
I always said that.
Gotta watch my nigga do his little dance. It's gone, man. The music. Like, we can do a little dance.
Right here.
He asked that like 2 podcasts ago. Maybe 1 podcast ago.
He's saying dumb ass. That's the type of shit you can do at the hospital. His powers are.
I might get him, bro. I can only hold your hand for so long.
Y'all are terrible at intros. Y'all know that? Y'all are the worst at intros.
You're not helping.
They just talk through the whole bit. Now I don't even give a fuck no motherfucker. 40K, I'm sorry.
You try, bro.
We love you, gang.
Watching music though.
This shit hard. No cap. Yes merch, man. And y'all still need to buy these fucking ashtrays.
Please and thank you. I use man in there.
I done copped about 2 of them.
Michael Grady, that is quarter K. Official yes business.
Smack raw strap.
Hold the hell up. Now, before we spend 30 minutes with bad audio and shit like that, let us know how we sound, y'all. Are we good?
Audio super low.
It's super low.
I thought it was me.
Well, no, that was the other setting. We're talking about now. The last one probably...
Michael says it's super low too.
That was on another setting. I'm talking about right now. The other one was just a starter screen, you know what I'm saying? Because the music was blasted. Like right now though. How we sounding right now though? Already. Pull up then. Well, hey y'all, thank y'all for sipping with us. Drink the Kool-Aid podcast. We are live on a motherfucking Wednesday. Y'all already know what time it is. Kool-Aid so good, even a diabetic could drink it. And if your ass ain't sipping, you're tripping. Pull the fuck up. Hey, let's go around the horn. Everybody, let them know who the fuck he is.
Rachel said right now, if y'all don't yell all the time, the audio's low.
Rachel, don't even tell us what to do. We gonna motherfucking talk, man. Listen, we got this shit. We handle it. Just open your ears. Miss, I wish we had audio. Yeah, I'm talking shit.
I'm big Trill Taliban. Y'all already know what's going on. AKA Angels with the stories, man.
Yeah, you already know Chris, you know, NFL old head.
And then Kevin and me. You guys
Y'all
know
know
us.
good old Kevin.
Hey, and don't forget, when y'all pulling up y'all's topics, don't pull up no wrestling talk. Say that for Thursday, and we can chop it up and do that damn thing. Hell, actually, I would love for some of y'all motherfuckers to call in and ask me some wrestling shit, you know what I'm saying, or come in on the live as well. Also, I do not have Knoxbot active. I'm trying to try some new shit because I think the Facebook algorithm got us all the way fucked up right now. So, yeah, we ain't gonna run it, but if you want merch, drinkthekoolaid.net. It's easy. You can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/@drinkthekoolaid. Yes, we verified now on that shit, so pull the hell up. Now, Bezos, Jay-Z, we jumping it off just like that. What's happening?
The white dude.
They want to buy the Commanders.
I heard Kevin Durant also want to get in on that.
Okay, so does that mean that the Commanders will get some swag? Do y'all think it's a good thing? Do you think that, like, overall?
Actually, yes.
Do you think that?
I think that would be good because number one, what you're gonna do is for all the cancel culture people out there who, you know what I'm saying, got all up. Cause remember, we let the Redskins name ride for a while where it wasn't even bothering nobody until motherfuckers started making noise about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And well, those people will start being able to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you was like, hey, hold them up.
Shout out to Who That? VJ coming in with that liking that shit. We got Portia in the house. Rachel came through with some more as well. Hey, where them cups at though?
I think you'll get another name change. They ain't sticking with the Commanders if Jay-Z and Bezos take over. It'll be the Washington Prime or some shit like that. I don't know. Which actually, you know what? Not even being fucking
Copyright, bitch. That's ours.
Yeah, that's our shit. Cause like low key, that shit sound kind of fire though. You know what I'm saying? The Washington Prime, like, hey, that's kind of freak. That's kind of boss. But I do think it'll be a destination like when people be bringing in Magic to the Lakers and stuff, to thinking he gonna be able to lure in free agents and stuff like that. That's gonna help. Because who the hell is wanting to go sign up to play for Washington? Even before the name change, who the fuck was going there?
Right. I thought that was always the equivalent of going to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
He's at Cleveland.
Is that because the color scheme?
That burgundy, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it gotta be the color scheme because.
And I like red. And I don't know. I was wearing my
Okay,
red.
fuck that. Siblings. What is this? I didn't ask you. Siblings. What is this? I just need to feel like we in the right age group right now. Cause yeah. So just what is this?
Yeah, Michael, he skipped this.
And then my bad. We can go back. I just wanted to ask them what that was.
Oh no, he said Archie's is gonna skip me in your intro.
Hey, shout out to the.
Nah, y'all.
Y'all know who he is. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm just going by what Grady said.
Yes, in
Michael
the building. That's, you know what I'm saying? Dragon Ball Flash today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't guess his shirt because we didn't do that no more. Hey, all the siblings, I love y'all. Thank you. We needed that.
Yeah, we definitely needed that because I'm sorry. I still ain't let my daughter live that shit down.
You know what that was?
I haven't. Hey, fam.
She said, "What is this contraption?"
What the fuck?
She thought that shit was a VCR, bro.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
She didn't know what the fuck.
The
Bro, she didn't know what the fuck that. Bro, she didn't know
what.
what the fuck that was, bro. At all. She didn't even know what was sticking out of there. She don't know what a memory card is.
You ever get a rotary phone?
No, but this is why I'm disappointed, bro. This is the same girl that at the age of 4, while sitting down getting ready to whoop her ass and kill her instinct, out of nowhere she asked me about Pac-Man. And beat Super Mario, the new Super Mario, on Nintendo 3DS before I did. So no, I'm still disappointed in that motherfucking question.
No, nigga.
Give a damn about her age. I don't give a fuck if she was born in 09.
That's your fault.
She was
No.
born 20 years away from that motherfucker.
It's your fault. You gave her the 3DS before you gave her the GameCube.
Ooh.
But see, hold on, no.
No.
Accountability.
That's your fault.
I didn't own a GameCube.
No, whose fault is that? Now she sees it, she don't know what
When she was born, the Switch was popping.
So?
What you mean?
Bullshit.
No, that was the Wii. The Wii was my emulator.
Before I let my kids play my Switch, you played the Sega Genesis, nigga.
The Wii was my emulator till we got those 3DSs, and that's how they was playing the throwback shit. I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck she came across Pac-Man because I monitor what my kids is playing. Now, once was her ass scrolling, did she come across fucking Pac-Man?
There's a Pac-Man movie that came out.
Nah, this was before that.
Wreck-It Ralph had Pac-Man in it.
But no. But this was even before then. No, this was she said when she said this, the Xbox One was just now about to be next year.
That Pixel game, that Pixel movie with Adam Sandler.
That came out not too long ago.
Nah, nigga.
But she didn't watch. She wouldn't have watched that though.
You sure?
That was in the Game Over
Game Over or something like that. Yeah, something like
with
that.
Ryan Reynolds.
Guess what I was talking about?
But again, the Xbox One came out in like in the
Then you had
2013,
that
2014.
free Xbox game that had the Pac-Man game, the Pac-Man tournament. That was free.
Namco Museum?
No. It was Pac-Man Championship.
I don't know about that. But anywho, y'all, my bad. We done got freaking segued talking about my kids and shit. But nah. So what do y'all really think though, as far as Jay-Z and Bezos offering to buy the Washington Commanders?
I don't give a fuck. Fuck the Washington Commanders, Washington
Jay-Z
Eagles,
gonna
whatever
turn
the fuck you gonna call them. I don't give a shit.
It's gonna happen.
I'm ready for the NFC East to be the toughest division again.
Jay-Z
You know
gonna
what I'm
turn that
saying?
bitch up.
Yeah.
Like, cause right now we used to be them motherfuckers. Now they just laugh at us, bro. But like what used to be our strong point is now a joke. As far as every year having a new person win the division, that's no longer shit we get to brag about now. That's become a knock now, showing how none of our teams can be fucking consistent. Terrible. But okay, let's keep it pulled up though. What crime are you okay with?
Look,
And we gonna get to y'all sippers questions here in a bit. Pull up.
Fraud.
pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud.
Hey, low key though, that who shit is that?
That's Kodak.
Oh, okay. That shit actually fire though.
But
was fire.
yeah,
That shit
no,
fire.
I'm okay with scamming and frauds. Cause if you dumb enough to file for it, they smart enough to get away with it. You see what I'm saying?
Now what if you talk? Now what if you just sitting here minding your business like now, and then they hack your bank account?
See, they could do that. They could do that.
You ain't fall for
It's my
that.
fuck up.
What?
Why you should have chose a better bank?
I should, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
you
should
know
have
what?
chose a shoebox.
I'ma say.
I left my shit open. Why I got all my shit in one bank account?
Yeah. I gotta give him that. No, Wells Fargo done got they shit hit. Yeah, motherfuckers still out there after they done got they shit hit multiple times.
I'm still with them.
Nah, I'm good.
That's the one I'm good with. Cause in reality, you don't. Cause in reality, no one really gets hurt, like violently. Like yes, you can fuck up, but in reality, the banks and shit should insure your money up to a certain amount. So if your shit get fucked up, you still good to a certain amount. Now if you have more than that amount that they gonna insure in that bitch, your fault.
I had one time where I did put a claim in through my bank because bitch at Microsoft. Again, I don't know why we keep going back to the Xbox One, but when them hoes was dropping, she fucking charged me twice. Like on my pre-order, she charged me twice, and I put in my claim, and you know they temporarily put the money in there, you know what I'm saying, to get your shit out the negative, whatever like that. They'll temporarily put the credit there. So they put that shit there, bro, and then they took that shit back.
Yeah, from the yeah.
They took that shit back. No, but my claim still went through though. You know what I'm saying? My shit still went through. I got my claim accepted, everything like that, and they still took their fucking bread back. I don't fucking like fucking with banks and claims and shit, cause them shits are never 100% that you gonna be straight coming out on the other end of that.
They do that shit, I blow that shit up again. Hey, look, I got my claim number 75612C3F4. You said I'm supposed to get my money. I got it, and you took it. You're like, yeah, I'm looking in your account, but it said, I don't give a fuck what you looking in my account and you see it ain't settled. Bitch, get my money back before I come find you on 777. I know where the headquarters is at,
motherfucker. Of course you say vagrancy is a crime.
What's that? I ain't gonna lie. That's over my head. What's that? Portia, what's vagrancy? I'm a smart person.
I'm guessing a crime to be homeless.
Rachel say kill it. Hold on, you say what?
Kill it,
I'm guessing it's a crime to be homeless. She said, how is it a crime to be homeless?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it is a crime.
I see what you're saying.
Alright, so my crime will be like public intoxication.
Insider trading?
Drunk outside living.
I'm okay with that. Who said that? Goddamn, hitting them hoes. No, that's legit.
I'm cool with insider trading too.
I'm also cool with killing pedophiles too.
Yeah, we kill.
Like I don't have. I'm sorry. I have the. So
they don't say nothing about.
No. But this is no. But we're talking. No, we're
first degree, second degree.
Doesn't matter. We're talking about all the motherfuckers who have violated kids. I ain't got no sympathy for them motherfuckers whatsoever. None. Off with their heads.
They're gonna get drugs regardless. That should be legal.
That's mine right there. Drug dealer.
I mean, it's not turning out too bad in Oregon, so. I'm just saying. It's not too bad.
That head run going crazy with that fentanyl, dog.
That fentanyl. DJ said I had the Atari, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Sega Master System.
I first started reading that and I thought he was quoting Biggie. I see Super Nintendo.
Sega Genesis. Days when I was dead, bro, couldn't picture this.
Got to.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, see, I'm sorry. You can't. It's like Dave Chappelle. You just can't hit one line. Like you got to hit that, though, bro. Come on now.
You gotta keep it going.
That shit is fucking hitting though. Let's see. What will my crime fucking be? You know what? And this is probably gonna sound very hypocritical because of shit that I done said in the past. Like fucking outside. I guess they would call it indecent exposure and shit like that. Nah, I should be able to take nah. If I want to go exploring, damn it, I want to go exploring. Let me go exploring. Just saying. I'm just saying. If I want to test the stableness of my balcony, then I should be able to do that. I'm just saying.
It is natural.
Suspension in your car.
That's probably the most natural thing we can do.
I'm just saying though. Since you're speedy. It says the tag Kevin with my gaming list. What's Grady talking about?
I tagged Kevin with my grade. Okay. Oh, I gotta go find where it's at.
Is that whose gaming list you was reading off?
No, that was VJ.
Oh.
Let's see. I gotta find it.
Okay, why
you say my game system growing up was Sega Genesis, Sega Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, 1, 2, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and currently. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was all on that same shit. Quincy said Archie is called a nudist colony. You can break your back out on. I mean, well,
But see,
can break
you
some
still,
backs
but
out.
that's just
You
talking
can't
about
fuck.
certain.
You just be naked in public.
That's the thing, and then not
Maybe
only
if you
that,
get a finger
that's
blast.
also certain little boundaries and shit. I'm talking
Under
about
a towel, though.
that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
What if I want to make a Burger King joke?
Thank you, Michael.
Damn, why so aggressive, Michael?
Fuck Xbox.
I'm just saying. I'm
Burr,
just,
burr, burr, burr.
I'm just saying.
I was trying to think of your Burger King joke. That's why I like segued off, but I couldn't think of what you were talking about, so I'm just gonna play it off as if I know.
Grady trying to talk shit from the band section. I see. Nah, I'm fucking with you, bro. Don't go nowhere. We need our zippers. Pull them up. Nah, but hey, real quick though, I do want to pull up on the next topic though. So it came out that the motherfucker who killed John Lennon, you know what I'm saying? They been denied this motherfucker parole. I don't know how many times, but he actually done came out and said why he did the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Why you do it?
shit kind of motherfucking.
Kill John Lennon.
I ain't gonna say sucks. It's just it's lame as fuck. Like his reason is lame as fuck.
The nigga on South
It sounds like some shit that a motherfucker would do now. Here's what he said. He says,
Took the words right out my mouth.
no, he says, I knew what I was doing and I knew it was evil. I knew it was wrong, but I wanted the fame so much that I was willing to give everything and take a human life. I am not going to blame anything else or anybody else for bringing me there. He told the parole board.
Bro, how old is he? He gotta be in his.
He done been denied 12 times. He ain't getting another
Like the
attempt
fucking,
until
it's not like the
2024.
MLB Hall of Fame. You don't get 3 elections and then you just done. You just stuck in prison.
No, sometimes I think they just let a motherfucker do that just so they can get, we done denied him so many times. Like, they go in there knowing, like, man, we ain't about to accept this shit. Boom. You know what I mean? Like, real shit. Like, I really...
enjoy the sunlight while you can.
Quincy, you finna be banned for about 15 minutes.
What the fuck he say?
Oh, God.
How is a Rubik's Cube and a similar? The more you play with it, the harder it gets.
So, what the fuck you... What about coming in here sounding like Val Venus and shit?
Quincy.
What the fuck?
My dog.
The only thing Quincy did not say was, hello, ladies.
My dog.
Like, goddamn. Come on, bro. Like, straight up. I bet that motherfucker right now doing the
Alfonso with the what's up, my
Gyrating on
ninja?
the keyboard.
Hey, who that pulling up?
Alfonso,
What's going on, man? That boy, hey, Alfonso drive truck. You know, we Southern, we ain't driving trucks. That motherfucker drive truck. Yeah, that's how it is. Drive truck.
like drive stick.
Yeah, drive truck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but that,
All I know is that
motherfuckers
truck
like that
got
is the reason why we get our fucking, well, I'm sorry.
Anything.
I ain't telling y'all what the fuck I got.
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pull up on the next fucking topic. What the fuck are people doing? Pull up.
Kevin, that's you.
Oh, so what the fuck are people doing? So how y'all feel about helmets? Like on motorcycles?
I just got
Necessary.
a bike, dog. I just got a
Necessary.
bike.
You
Very necessary.
Optional. You?
Let me tell you something. I just got a bike, y'all. So it's optional, but bro, I caught pussy riding at a good 45, 50 miles an hour on that motherfucker. So I'm gonna go with the helmet, dog.
Already.
I'm not riding on Texas
You've lived in Texas
highways
your whole
without
life?
fucking
Do you,
helmet.
bro? Do you hear me,
You don't see how
fam?
motherfuckers
Like,
driving
nah.
cars?
Nigga,
Got
I'm
fucking
you
riding
pebbles
like,
and fucking leftover tire and shit. Fucking the hell
I'm
nah.
not riding on the
crazy.
highway without a helmet.
Fucking spray
I
can
ain't
come
gonna
and
lie
pop
to
you
you.
in the grill.
What the fuck is that helmet gonna do?
It's a lot.
I get it protects you from the
Bro,
wind.
I can show you at least 5
No,
videos of a
no.
nigga getting caught on a helmet in Indonesia on them crazy ass roads, and that helmet stops, and it saves his ass from getting.
I'm finna say that
Especially
helmet,
that
nigga.
initial impact, bro.
It's a difference between you falling off a bike, scraping up your body with a helmet on, and you falling off the bike, scraping up your body and banging your head on the concrete.
Multiple
You dead.
times.
You can have broken bones and all that. Your head's still good.
But did you just? No, the fuck, you're not good. Nigga talk about you can have broken bones and all that extra stuff.
But you
Nigga,
still gonna
regardless-
live.
Did you die?
You're not gonna be
Yeah,
brain dead.
you're alive.
Are you though?
Yeah, I mean you like
Probably
this
don't
for-
want to be, but
you
you
like
are.
this for
Goddamn.
40, you're 42 weeks. You like this, but hey, after that 43rd week, you get that
Chocolate!
coat hanger.
Motherfucking SpongeBob it, nigga.
Okay, so y'all are mostly for helmets, correct?
Hell yeah.
All right, so this judge in Florida was voting against helmets, and next thing you know, he get into an accident and bow, he out of there. And
us that he was voting against helmets because he didn't want people to use that. But then Karma
It
came
should be
back and
optional.
beat his ass.
Though.
And this was the judge? You said
No, he died. He died in a car accident.
But you said the judge, though.
No, the lawyer.
The attorney. Oh.
The lawyer that was fighting for
But
it
did
to
you
be,
die?
and he's like, I'm willing to die for this shit, and literally drove home.
God said, okay. Hey, come with me.
Hail
Mary.
Josh Teeple, appreciate that.
Better.
Like.
Hey, pull
Partially,
up.
yes, he did. He did die.
Okay.
So,
Answer that motherfucker.
that's why I
Yeah,
was
he
like,
out of
what the
there.
fuck are people doing? Like, I bet you had help. You looking up there at God's gate, like, damn, I bet you I wish I wore my helmet. That could have been the one thing to save my life.
Like, damn, now she fucking another motherfucker in my bed because I didn't wear my motherfucking
Yeah,
helmet.
I mean, Alfonso, I can
Could
see
you
that.
imagine being Patrick Swayze in that position?
Say, hey, bruh.
All because you didn't wear a helmet?
Hey, that Sting song would have been a whole lot different.
Bitch, you fucking
Fuck,
dead
I be
flavors.
watching you. I be haunting your ass. Hey, I'm fucking petty than a motherfucker on that shit. I be mad than a bitch. For real, I'm telling you, I am lying about why I got here. Hey, how did you get here, bro? I'm coming up with the most heroic fucking...
I was in Brazil and got shot riding my motorcycle.
Just like, bro, for real, my shit is gonna be super, bro. I am knight in shining armor, that whole thing. You were not, bro, just because I didn't wear that, because that's stupid, bro.
Damn.
That's just, like he said, bro, especially just riding on Texas roads, fam.
They drive crazy in
The
cars.
potholes, exactly, like,
I'm
fuck,
not, I got no protection. I got no door for you to
I ain't
dig.
gonna
You
hold
hit
you
me.
What the sidewalk doing in the middle of the street?
What the dog doing? I ain't gonna.
How they look? Me riding down the hood, my hood, nigga. I'm riding down on the side roads, going to the gas station. And like, fat ass German Shepherd. Start hawking my ass down. I start screaming on
In
the
his
bike.
mind, he running, talking from that hole, but he on a bike.
Fall off into the ditch trying to weave the nigga. Boy.
Over what, the dog?
I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
big
I'm
ass
not a-
German
I'm
Oh,
not a
no, nigga,
motorcycle
I'm running
nigga.
that bitch smooth
I need
over.
3
Then
wheels.
you gonna flip off
No.
on the bike, nigga.
Real
You ain't
shit.
just gonna take
Fuck
that
a
bike.
I got-
motorcycle, fuck a motorcycle.
Pay me, bitch. You ain't
I
have your
will
dog on
pedal
the leash.
Debo my ass all day.
Fuck
a
you.
motorcycle
I need
though?
3
Hell
wheels. I
no.
need 3 wheels.
Hell no.
I
You want to trike?
I will go that
I want
route.
my motors. I like my cars like I like my women. Just 3 wheels.
Yeah.
This nigga
I
dumb.
didn't really get you, but I got you.
Yeah, I can't sell it because it kind of take a minute for me to register it. If I come in late with it, that shit gonna be cornered in a bit. So I'm gonna let that
Yeah!
shit marinate. Hey, y'all got it.
That's how you supposed to hit that bitch. Yeah!
Those on the head.
Motherfucker sound like Jamie Foxx's white character on the shit. For real shit, real shit, bro. I swear you sound just like him. I forgot what the fuck his name was. But you got anything else for what the fuck are people doing?
No, I can only find that one. I had another one, but I couldn't find out what it was.
Okay, no. Let's go ahead and throw this one in then. We was just talking about it before we came on.
boy,
And
G
then
in the
Sippers
cut.
will get to y'all's comments here or y'all's topics in a bit. If y'all still here, I'm not reading you motherfuckers comments who just be pouring them hoes up and then dipping. No, I'm only reading motherfucking topic requests from the folks who still sipping with us. Pull up. So a motherfucker, a rapper broke out of jail, did a video,
He turned the fuck up while he was out.
and then broke back into jail.
Yeah.
Pull up.
He thought he was gonna get away with it, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna shoot this video and come back right quick. Ain't nothing too major. Hell nah. Yo ass done
Bro,
got 10
big
years
flex,
added
bro.
to your sentence, nigga.
So
For
overall,
breaking out of a
publicity
facility,
alone
then
is
breaking
worth-
into a facility, nigga.
So overall, the jail just fucking down bad. But
What kind of jail is it?
No,
the
damn.
last look, is Atlanta jail thrown
Damn,
into
I knew it
turmoil
was Atlanta.
after video shoot escape. The last straw for the problem-plagued Fulton County Jail came after inmate escaped from a maximum security wing while guards were serving
This sound like
as
Florida.
extras there, while guards were serving as extras during the making of a rap music video behind bars. Let's see, I'm gonna go through all this extra shit with toilets. This talking about how bad the fucking jail is.
So he just
And then it say, it's gross management. There's something new every week, said Fulton County Commission Chairwoman Karen Handel. She added that Barrett should be able to handle the jail because she is given $80.5 million budget that allows for spending of $55 per inmate per day. Problems at the jail have been growing for years, but they drew more attention last month when an inmate escaped while rapper.
If you stay in Georgia, your taxes paying for this shit. Just let y'all know.
Oh, yeah,
y'all paying for this motherfucker who can. Hey,
Man.
pull up, keep going.
They drew more attention last month when the inmate escaped while rapper Clifford Harris, known as T.I., was allowed to use a maximum security cell, guards and inmates as props and extras for a music video. The escaped inmate.
Yo, so that nigga T.I. was really there for shooting music?
They're shooting the music video.
Oh,
and
God.
using the guards as extras and shit. And this is when Buddy was like, now's my chance.
I see my chance.
God.
Hit the red button, nigga.
They said the escaped inmate was convicted of forgery, jailed on parole violation, wearing blue scrubs. She was.
That nigga said, "Hey, Pinky."
She entered jail. She simply slipped out the door for employees. She just left straight out the employee door.
She was in scrubs though. She changed her.
She was caught 6 hours later at a gas station. Ultimately, there was no connection between the escape and the video shoot. She just took her fucking right chance at the right fucking time.
Fucking hell.
That shit crazy.
Gotta strike while the iron's hot.
Portia think this one is laughing.
Hey, nah,
They gonna find a way to sue T.I.
No, that ain't him. That's probably
That's
in the
good.
jail.
That's something. But if I was T.I., I'd be laughing like a son bitch,
Oh,
especially
man.
since that the T.I. done time and shit like that.
At that
You
one.
know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah,
no.
and that bitch, so it's like, man, and not only that, not just laughing, but like, damn, fam.
You know what that reminds me of? I hear that story. It reminds me of the video of this chick running from the police, and this guy's on his porch recording, and it's like 3 police yelling, "Get her, stop her, get her!" And he just standing there, what the fuck? And the last cop run by, "Come on, man, be a good citizen." What the fuck you mean, get her? Ain't my job.
What's your fucking
I can
job?
only imagine T.I. shooting the music video, watching that bitch leave.
Didn't say shit.
You know that ain't gonna, you know what he gonna do?
Nigga just
You know what he
kept
gonna do? He just gonna tilt his cap. You know what I'm saying? He just gonna shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit that hoe. Real shit.
Hey, my boy Josh with the 100 stars.
Oh!
Hold the fuck up.
Pull up. Just pulling up a hundo of those things what I'm talking about. Y'all know.
Would have stabbed somebody to see Chris Brown.
Okay. What?
Portia love Chris Brown. She always posting the
Portia, did you pay that $1,000 to go take a picture with his ass?
Hell yeah, she did.
Hell yeah. He was grabbing on them booty meats, right?
I don't know. nothing
I don't
about
think
that.
Chris Brown like if you put raisins in your potato salad.
On me.
You even said you put apples and shit in that.
Hell
bitch,
yeah,
too.
she said apples and potatoes.
You saw that shit?
He definitely leaving your family function.
Yeah, nah, yeah, we on your ass. You
Once he see this food, he gone.
You know the song I'm singing. That's why your
I
ass
ain't gotta sit in
laughing.
that little tight chair. I'm all in the open. We can talk shit now. You hear me? She said pecans, apples, raisins,
fruit
And
salad.
potato-
That's what I said.
That's not
That's a-
fucking potato
that's a
salad. It's
fruit
fruit
salad.
salad.
That's that chicken salad with the grapes and shit in
I'm
there.
good.
That, yeah.
I'm
Hey,
not
Archie,
hell
you got
no.
a mic for a face.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Pull that way.
Haven put hazelnut in potato salad.
No,
She
hey.
said, man, fuck y'all. Alright, we'll let you make it. Just don't post no pictures of it.
Nah, just keep them comments. Just keep pulling them comments up.
Oh, God,
yeah,
y'all.
just keep doing that motherfucking thing.
Keep talking to
All
me.
right, hey. Yeah, but I know I done said this already, but for real, we're gonna get to Sipper's comments or Sipper's questions after this one. This one came from Rachel, actually. Survived 20 minutes for 100 mil. Bear, tiger, hippo, or gator?
Bear, tiger, hippo,
You gotta choose one.
gator.
Not the fucking hippo, because
Gator,
that's the
nigga.
most
That's the
deadliest
most
bitch.
dangerous
A
one.
gator,
Jesus.
a gator, gator, nigga, all day, nigga. You don't know who Crocodile Dundee is, nigga. That nigga do that shit, nigga. Nigga, what? Steve Irwin, nigga. I'ma do this, nigga. I'ma
You
survive.
gonna fight a gator just to die to a stingray?
Nigga, what?
Oh, shit.
I'ma hit the alligator with the alligator roll,
Don't
nigga.
be mad at
Fuck
me,
you.
come back with the stingray.
No, I don't care.
Yeah, I'ma jump on that nigga back and roll, nigga.
No.
Be mad at
Fuck
Corvette,
you mean?
okay? They the one that made the
They got me
stingray.
fucked up.
Hey,
I'm hopping on that nigga back.
I
and
ain't got
spinning.
nothing to do with nothing.
That nigga say you gonna gator roll the gator.
Nigga, I'm hopping on the gator back and I'm spinning, bitch. Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
RKO
you-
bitch ass.
They
Nigga.
put that on an ankle lock and
Hey,
shit. You
y'all
got a
heard-
little bitty ass ankle.
I'm gonna jump off the top
Nigga,
on his
with-
bitch ass and everything.
Sweet meat. Sweet meat is Florida man. We is gonna fuck that gator up. I promise you.
Wait,
I'm
didn't
using
say nothing about
imagery,
no
so
gator.
that shit look funny
I
as
think
fuck
that's
in my
Y'all
mind,
seen
bro.
that video? They swimming in the lake. Buddy trying to get away. It's a gator behind him. His buddy was like, "Oh fuck that shit."
Oh yeah, jumping right off on that hoe. They like, yeah, this how your friend, this what your real friends or some shit like
Nigga
that.
elbowed the gator, man. I do the same shit.
But my second choice, if it can't be the gator, I would go with a bear.
I'm going with the bear.
I would go with a bear because that bitch is
gonna
good.
bite y'all ass.
It's slow, but it's
Slice y'all
slow
ass.
enough to where I can dodge that bitch.
Yeah, and after actually, you know what? Saying what the fuck that lion did on prey or whatever, I bet you a tiger ain't too far off from that shit. So I'm good. Oh, that tiger and hippo,
Yes,
those are
of course
two
they
easy
do.
ones. I damn sure ain't for. You know what? I was sitting there laughing. I think I'm actually rocking with homie though, bro. I think I'd actually be able to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Alligator?
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, bear? Bro, bears quick. Bro, bears cover more ground than you think.
Oh,
Like,
don't get me wrong. I know all the things about it. I watched a bunch of. You watched that video about that mountain climber climbing?
I saw
and
the
that
Revenant.
bear came?
I saw Leonardo DiCaprio get fucked up. I'm
Hey,
good.
Pardon me.
Vladimir. Nah, I gotta show you that.
I'll take off on it. Boy, that alligator ain't got shit on me, dog.
Oh, Kevin Crane in this bitch. What's happening?
Okay, he got him rolling. They hated. That was not the same song, but I'm riding dirty.
And we gotta get that gift though. Titan pouring up with that like too. I see you up in here, broski. What's happening?
We don't wrestle bulls. We smack them on the ass and run.
I'm at the front of the line because I'll be there. I told y'all my story. I told y'all my story. Them motherfuckers don't like me.
Would y'all
They
do
piss
that-
on boots.
Would y'all go do the bull run in Brazil?
Yeah,
What did I just
Fuck
say? No.
I would.
You hear what I just said?
Okay,
Nigga.
for free or might get paid?
For free, nigga.
Jackass shit. We get paid.
Oh yeah, I get paid. Hell
I'm
yeah.
doing that shit for free. I don't give a
Hold
fuck.
on. What's the price tag? bro?
Jackass shit. I don't know whatever we said it when we record the movie, motherfucker.
If we in the 100,000s type range, hell yeah, I'm in that bitch. Hell yeah, I'm in that bitch. I'm chopping. I'm gone. Cause that motherfucker ain't touching me, bro. I'm gone. I'm telling you. I'll
Oh,
free
the mighty.
asthma and all. My shit gonna kick. I'm
Chris Clean was good, my boy.
I'm
The mighty up in here with us chilling.
Hey, what's happening, bro?
Check shit out. This motherfucker climbing.
Kevin.
Bear come out of nowhere. He
Oh,
fight
he
that
threw that
bitch
nigga down
off.
the mountain.
He's screaming. Oh!
punching that nigga.
Oh! Oh!
Cause look, bro, they still gonna feel that shit.
Oh yeah, I know. And he leave.
I'm gonna take
Bro,
that nigga eyes out. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, he missed it. Hit
That
the
nigga
fucking
hit
rock.
the wall like 4 times straight rocks. Trying to swing at the bear. I know his hand fucked off. He was hitting straight.
They say y'all gonna get a bullhorn up y'all ass, man, and we're running from a bull.
Oh, we're gonna get an ivory enema.
I'm finna juke this
Well,
shit out.
his ass ain't. Quincy ain't invited to the pep rally. Fuck that shit. Hell nah.
Quincy
He gonna
running
come
with
in there.
us
He gonna come in over. He gonna come in there and Andy Dick the whole. Not Andy Dick. Who's that? Yeah. He gonna come in there and Andy Dick the whole party and clear that hoe out. The whole round.
Hey.
Y'all about to get a bull up your ass. Keep fucking around.
Oh damn it.
Oh shit. Quincy, you get on my damn nerves, bro. Alright, let's see what these sippers done fucking pulled up.
I'm telling you.
And shit. Let's see.
Archie said he gonna smack the bull on the ass first because he know the bull ain't expecting it. But when the second motherfucker come through, that bull gonna be on hot gold alert. You know what I'm saying?
You know what videos I always found funny? People walking up behind a horse and smacking his ass.
Oh yeah.
That's called.
And then like immediately.
Get kicked.
Oh, yeah, I mean, cause that's like getting in your knee. The reflex thing.
We actually got some good ones up in here.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, the Simply got some good shit.
Yeah, real shit. Okay, so first, hey Grady, I'm about to get to yours. I just don't want to start off on a bad note.
No, started off with Brady.
Titan pulled up talking about Cain Velasquez released on bail.
He deserved to be out on bail a long ass time ago.
Wait, what happened? What happened with Cain Velasquez?
And it shouldn't have been. And it should not have been a million.
His I believe it was sexual assault on his family member who was a kid.
Yeah.
And he went out there and started busting shots at the motherfucker who did it. Am I right? Do I got that right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it was like a 3-hour chasing him, chasing that nigga down.
Yeah.
I think he hit the wife of the dude that had.
He accidentally hit somebody?
Yeah, I think he hit that.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
I think, but he was still trying to bust that old boy. which
Right,
was-
man.
But I understand why.
Oh,
but
yes,
That's
I
what I'm
yes.
saying, bro. Cause nigga,
I seen both.
I can't even imagine what the fuck I do, bro. Like on some shit like that,
Talking
like,
to nigga
bro.
down.
It ain't even gotta be relative, bro. just, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
yeah,
it's a
when I know
fucking
that
kid,
type of
like,
shit.
bro.
No, but
that's
like there
real
were
shit, bro.
prior
I fucking
instances
snap.
of him doing something. That was his second time.
He a violent nigga. It's basically what it is.
Oh, they trick to where he ain't got the same rules like boxers if they get into a fight and shit because they hands considered weapons type shit.
Oh no, yeah.
That's that bullshit. That's you know what? That's a lie I ain't never agreed with either though. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's a weird one though because
if
power
they're the
comes great
aggressor,
responsibility.
but if that person's the aggressor and starting some shit, obviously in the wrong, yeah, that should come
But they
down.
defending
But if they
themselves?
defending themselves or some shit like that, that shit shouldn't hold no
Yeah,
fucking
there's
weight,
a UFC fighter that goes around stopping crimes. Black dude, for real? No, I'm being dead ass serious.
Quincy needs to put
I can't remember his fucking name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But he don't never get in no trouble with the police for stopping
Quincy,
the crime.
that's a pause. That's all I'm gonna
Kevin
say.
Holland. I think his name is Kevin Holland.
Look, even Portia say that sounds sus. Like
He
that's
say, I was here trying to tame a wild horse. Nah, bro.
Oh, you don't want no Meg Thee Stallion?
Nah.
wow.
I'm a country nigga who love the city. Hell no. Aaron Carter's death was an overdose. Yeah, I heard some more about that. Like they found him in the tub. Also some weird shit. I don't know what was going on with his girl, but apparently she called the cops, wanted them to be there while she got her shit out or some shit like that.
Can bro just rest in peace?
That's where I'm at with it, cause I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, hey, I understand it's real trendy for like as soon as people die and stuff to act like, you know what I'm saying, we just all this, that, and the third. And I hope it ain't the case, but I know it's gonna be the case when the shit happened to me. Kind of just like, man, like honestly, bro. Like, I know everybody's like talking, but like that, the Aaron Carter news, and I feel like people trying to make it a bit like, bro, that shit really is kind of just like, man.
And it's not even to be insensitive. It's just like, one, why do it matter to all of y'all?
What, did he
Like-
overdose on drugs?
Just what happened
Oh.
in general.
People are nosy. People want to care.
No, I do get that, but I'm saying he gone. So mourn, grieve, and like remember him in a
Oh,
positive.
just be happy with knowing that he passed and not knowing.
But what I don't like when
Yeah.
this, but what I don't like when this stuff happened though is when like that fake sympathy type stuff going around. Cause bro, I'm telling you, this is one of those instances where motherfuckers just clowning the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? 24, 48 hours later, and then that shit happens, and then everybody want to tell. And I've said this shit plenty of times. This is why. Watch how the fuck you talk to people and how you treat folks.
But I also feel like that goes
Like-
with being famous or not being famous.
But bro, those are still people though. At the same time, like while they under certain deal, at the same time, bro, I'm not about to just go act like I ain't got no home training on the motherfucker just cause they a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like that's still a person, bro.
And with everything being on the internet nowadays, you ain't really gotta have no home training because you just type it.
Right, and we
it's
always
just the internet.
And not only that, you also gotta think about the pressure that he in, bro, or that he was in. You talking about you was big in the spotlight. You fell off. People already clowning you about that. You got your issues. Did that the third. You try to do. You know what I'm saying? All this shit.
off.
And then
I was watching this 50 Cent
Bro,
interview.
but mentally though,
50
bro,
Cent
like
was saying
But
how
then look
back
at it
in
like
the
this.
day,
But then you look at it like this.
it was
His family's still alive, right? He just passed. They grieving heavy. You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows what they went through before he passed or whatever. So whatever they may not have even been on good terms. They already
him and his bro wasn't for
that's what I'm
sure.
saying, you don't know. And now every time they turn on some fucking TV and shit, you gotta listen to people going to deep dive about your brother's life. That shit would piss me out.
Like real shit.
Like, bro, why are y'all talking? Y'all don't even know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are y'all talking about my nigga? You don't even know who the fuck you talking about. That shit will piss me off.
Like,
You
because
just-
everybody feel entitled and shit now because social media has made it to where since it's so easy to do it, everybody feel like their opinion go. Because you see all these screenshots and shit get posted where somebody screenshotting or retweeting something that somebody else done said on some real shit and then blew up and went viral. So now everybody trying to be that motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to drop in and be that one comment in the comment section that got 1.2 thousand likes. You know what I mean? Everybody a fucking reporter now. Everybody think that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody think they a fucking journalist and got fucking sources when really they getting a lot of the shit the same way. Waking up, seeing the shit on our fucking timeline or
Trying to
coming
be the
across
first
some
to
shit
post
on
it.
YouTube. Yeah, exactly. and it's just like I see some shit, and I don't know. I just can't put myself in the mindset of some of the shit that motherfuckers be doing, bro.
The portion you right with the tub, the bathroom in general is a place where they find a lot of just OD cases, but that comes from what happens when you like take drugs and shit like that. So where you end up being and shit like that. A lot of times.
And you gotta think next to the bed, that is the next most relaxing place in your house,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. That's the most private.
Like
most
the bathtub, shower next to your bed, before the couch, before anything, your bed and that shower spot, bro, the two most relaxing places in your house.
I'm only going
Benny,
by what
appreciate that
people
light.
have said. People take baths
shout out
because
my
it
boy
helps with their
BJ.
body when they take too much
There's
drugs.
a little Benny one of them.
And like they end up falling asleep or getting too relaxed and going in the water.
But you know, like I just
drowning.
said,
Yeah, that is a
shit, when you on that shit, you gonna get too relaxed, and that's bound to happen.
And you know what was crazy, like you were saying about social media, fam? It's crazy. Famous people will find out on social media that their family member died before they can even get the fucking morgue or the fucking police
And
anybody.
that's
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn. And then they question this shit like, bro, this can't be fucking real. Then they blowing up the nigga phone, nigga not answering. And then boom, they tripping the fuck out until they really do find out. And then this shit's even worse. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Real
You
shit,
find
bro.
out on the media.
Not even the common courtesy way when somebody come to your house and you are already about
Knock
to
on
deal
the
with
door.
it up.
You
Nah.
see two agents. Man, you can't even tell their agents. They ain't hell in suits. Just is what's it called here? Are you related to?
I already know.
some
None of that shit. Cause a motherfucker tweeted some shit. My first thing, I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. Cause I'm like, man, who the fuck this motherfucker say whatever? Like, I'm not gonna like.
I won't be mad at the person tweeting. I'll be mad at the motherfucker that recorded it.
He said,
Benny, what's happening, man?
Alfonso say my recliner is the best relaxed place in my home. The chair, man. Hey, look, the like the shroom story from last week, man. I just be in that bitch for hours, man. I just be laying in that bitch. So I'm with you on that. Them recliner chairs, those be the most relaxing spots. As old men, the older we get, I think recliners are natural.
But that's true.
Those are natural thrones.
But in my defense, though, those ain't in everybody's house, though.
No, you have to
You know
get
what
that
I'm saying?
bitch. You have to get that
My
bitch.
papa,
for sure.
that's all
Cause
he said.
because actual factual, you not lying. But hey, before gaming chairs, recliners, bro.
That shit.
Before gaming chairs, it was fucking recliners. Got your cup holder, your pop back, sit
That's what I'm saying.
straight.
You
got
play
the
with your
fucking-
feet up until you get your ass whooped. That's where the original sit-up came. When you kick your feet down.
Oh God, you gotta get that.
Boom! You just hear that shit when it boom! Just, all right, shit. All right, you thought this shit was the fucking game then. Devontae, what's going on? We got Devontae Hargrove pulling up.
But not just a like, but a share too. Sharing up that Kool-Aid, because the Kool-Aid so good, even the diabetic can drink it. You smell me?
Now,
Me so sweet, even a diabetic.
Titan say, Titan, does your sister have a Facebook? Because she could come up in here and pull up that like and stuff like that and hit that thing as well. If not, tell her to go up on the YouTube and drop a comment or something. With that being said, he wants us to give a shout out to his sister Ashley, whose birthday is tomorrow. Pull up.
Oh, happy birthday, Ashley. I don't know how old you is. We ain't gonna ask you because that is disrespectful. But you turn it up like you 21 again. You heard me?
Up your age,
To ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Hey, you know what's crazy? Niggas never figured out how to end that song. You just kind of like wane out and people just
Nah, it keeps going. It's like the song that never ends, bro. The shit just keep going.
You just let it wane out.
Everybody just start clapping and say, yay.
That's all that shit is. But hey, shout out to MJ Alafio who pulled up in here as well. Titan also asked about Cobra Kai season 6. You looking forward to it or you tired of it? I'm be real with you. I'm tired of Cobra Kai and I ain't even fucking watched the shit.
I was finna say,
You never
I
watched
ain't gonna
any of
hold
it?
you. I ain't
What?
never
You
seen
never
it.
watched any of it?
Not none of the seasons, no.
You know what's
Okay,
gonna-
cool. You in here with me?
Cause I
never
remember
watched it.
You want to know why I never watched it? Cause when it first came out, that bitch was a YouTube original.
Yeah.
I disrespected the fuck out of that shit. I'm not finna watch no YouTube.
Cause it was before YouTube TV and everything like that had traction behind it, so it was like that was
But how do
worse
you-
than going straight to DVD.
Okay, if you watch it,
Oh damn.
if you watch,
Like for real, at first when that shit was
You
up,
said that's below masterpiece.
bro. Our movie's on YouTube Red.
yeah, nah, real shit.
What you doing, Red versus Blue on some Halo shit?
Okay, what the fuck is it's YouTube Red.
Well, now it's just YouTube
It's
Music
just-
or YouTube TV.
Yeah, now
Ghetto
it's just YouTube
Stories.
TV. Yeah, nah, that's
Premium.
Ghetto
actually.
Stories by Webby and Boosie. That shit was a hood classic.
That shit hood classic, straight off
on
YouTube.
YouTube, man. You talking about
God
hood classic.
damn.
But that and so if you a fan of Cobra Kai, somebody put me on game. How the fuck can you stretch that shit out 6 seasons?
They gonna keep it going too.
Like, how is that? Because it's a spin-off of the original of the bully. He turned good now.
All I'm
I
saying,
never
bro.
watched it. I
That's what I'm
couldn't say.
saying.
All
So,
I'm
like,
saying as somebody who ain't watched it, it's like they're using lore and rolling out people from the old movies slowly but surely and
Type
shit.
shit.
You know what I mean? Like, watch, Hillary Swank gonna pop up at some fucking point in
Oh,
time there if
from
she
the
ain't
next
there.
Karate
Yeah,
Kid.
watch, I'm
She
telling
gonna
you,
play somebody grandpa.
this shit gonna be fucking.
She gonna come in there.
She gonna be a gilf.
You know what's crazy?
A
That wasn't-
Gil, a granny. I would like to
That's
see.
not even a bad. That wasn't a bad movie.
What? Her being a gilf?
No, well, I mean, no, but the
Gil.
the next Karate
The
Kid.
gilf that always gives?
When they,
The guilt that keeps on guilting.
Okay, do you think hers was better than the second one?
I'm
What?
guilting
Her
it.
giving?
what was the second? What,
Karate Kid versus the first? Because I know the first one he goes to the tournament
the first one is
with
the
the
original.
with
That's
the,
the
Oh,
first.
yeah,
the
y'all got
original
the
Craig
second one.
King. Oh shit! Actually,
I prefer to watch Kickboxer over that. I'm not gonna lie to you. John Claude Van Damme was my nigga
You
back
know
in
what?
the day.
I'm
I'm not gonna hold you.
At first, I used to get both of them shits confused. At first, until my papa bought Kickboxer and Bloodsport on
Man.
VHS, quickly learned
It
the
wasn't
motherfucking
like
difference.
didn't like me walking
Hell
through the house
no.
annoying my grandma. I'm talking about now. I'm chanting Naksu Cow in the motherfucking house.
Motherfuckers is in there, bro.
Ty said she's the only one that hasn't came back yet. So
Like what I said, then
it's only a matter of time.
it's only a matter of time before she popped the fuck up. But now I'm definitely with you on that one.
Way better than Jaden's. I don't think we can compare the ones that were made in the same time period of that era to Jaden and Jackie Chan.
Yeah, cause
Because hers was still made around the time of the other ones. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's like, that feeling of Karate Kid was still there. Jaden's and what's called was a whole new type of.
Like I think
way to
Disney
do
was
it.
behind it or something.
I
Wasn't that a
don't think so.
Disney's Karate Kid?
They
I
probably
could've swore
was
that was
connected.
Disney's Karate
They
Kid.
might have been connected to it. But I like that one. And maybe because that's my generation. I don't give a fuck. It's the new generation. Jay Smith, bitch, that's what we get. Never say never. And Jackie Chan caught the motherfucking fly, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Jackie Chan's Mr. Miyagi is better than the original Mr. Miyagi. Let's fight about it. Alright, that's a bit of a leap. But
I'm like,
But Jackie
bro,
Chan-
hold on. Like
but
I
Jackie
fucks with
Chan-
Jackie, but whoa.
but if you gonna have somebody to
So I'm saying, like we still quoting that.
But if you gonna have somebody to play Mr. Miyagi, you use Jackie Chan. And I ain't gonna lie, the jacket on, jacket off made a lot more sense in fighting than the fucking wax on. Cause who the fuck is doing this shit, nigga? You actually do it. You know what I'm saying?
Jacket on, jacket
Jacket
off.
off it made a lot more sense because the way you take your jacket off is like how you fight.
It had me practicing my jacket on, jacket off. I ain't gonna care.
Oh God, nigga, I don't know that bitch. He was like, you put it on. You put it on. You put it on.
Jacket off.
No, I was just saying that. I'm like,
Jacket
shit,
on.
I just let that shit,
Sounds
bro.
like
I'm sure y'all
Sean
got it.
Watson,
I ain't
Shaw's
seen it, so
table
I
fucking
can't.
fighting rules there.
Hey, look, only if they give me the special menu.
Oh, okay.
You know you
I'll
jacket
just
on.
say I was a bigger fan of Three Ninjas than I am or whatever. Cobra Kai. I want my Three Ninjas.
Okay, I fucks with that too, though.
Give me my
I
Three
love
Ninja
Three Ninjas,
update.
though.
Give me all
That
three
shit
of
was
them.
fucking fire,
all
bro.
3 dojos. I want to see something like that or something. I don't know.
I got you.
Remember Three Ninjas?
Yeah, but
Nigga
not.
with the fat
I
drawer?
here. Take that.
That's
I do
very
remember it, but not enough because that was a little bit before me. So I didn't
Niggas
watch
much
it.
old shit.
I watched. I did watch it. Like my.
You
pop-
watch Cool Runnings?
Yeah. hell
Okay,
yeah.
well, then
I watched that a lot. I watched that a
Hell
lot.
yeah, hell
But I
yeah.
watched Three Ninjas a few times, but like.
But
I
Cool
watched,
Runnings almost got more. Cool Runnings got more play in schools and shit too than Three Ninjas did.
I agree.
Three Ninjas was one of those, like, that's the kid
You're
movie
right.
you could get at like Blockbuster or the library or something like that,
Nigga
or
said
catch on TV.
I honestly wanna say-
Damn
Cool,
it!
bro, you don't know how
honestly
many
wanna say we
people
had
I
the
knew who
VHS.
saw Cool Runnings in school,
Nigga,
bro. It
I
wasn't at the
honestly
crib.
wanna say
Fuck
we
that.
had a Three Ninjas
Fuck that.
VHS.
My daddy was Palestinian, nigga, as fuck. And nigga, Cool Runnings was one of his favorite fucking movies. I shit you not, nigga. Me and my dad will be sitting there, he'd be like, "Psych up, you dead man?" Yeah, man.
That nigga way be hitting that house. I was like, yo.
Yeah, too fucking lit. Pull up.
They 3 ninjas, facts. Everybody fucking with
Hey, yeah, cause they know. They already know what time it is. But speaking of knowing what...
Portia say, how old are you?
To me?
I think so. She talking about 3 ninjas.
Fuck you,
Portia,
Portia.
who you talking about?
I think she's talking about...
I'm 24. I'm young. 98 baby. I don't give a fuck.
98 baby.
What's going on, Jeff?
Yes, sir.
I can't be... it ain't my fault. My parents decided to get freaky when they tried to get freaky. So it's nothing I can do about that. You know what I'm saying?
I showed up when I showed up.
You hear me? I wasn't raised at that time. I got 7 siblings. God damn it.
And to be fair too, also the hits also that were in the house, like a lot of them shits was on playback. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like Tarzan multiple times, you know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of shit that would get played. Hey, when Spider-Man came on bootleg, do y'all know how many times we watched Spider-Man on bootleg?
My dad love that shit.
Hey.
Every time we wake up in the morning and you just hear the fucking beginning, you know, the beginning credits thing, that he's just swinging around.
Lit.
And then that bitch it start over and shit.
Fucking Kung Fu Hustle, we was on that shit.
Boy, nigga, I
got a question.
What?
Do y'all remember waking up and before, going to school, before Baywatch came on, you got Spider-Man or Justice League friends?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Are you talking about the old Justice League friends?
Yeah, with the swamp. Yeah, with the swamp.
Yeah, the dude, the fucking dude people with
That was the first thing. That was the first show I ever watched on Boomerang.
And I knew it was time to leave when Baywatch came on. I was like, fuck, I gotta leave now and walk. I'm gonna be late to school.
No, we were talking about. I forgot when we was talking about that. We had said something like, motherfucker would know what time it was just based off the show that was on.
Oh, Cyber Chase, it's 3:30.
Yeah, real shit.
Motherfuckers that didn't even need no TV guys.
I knew I took too
Hell
long.
nah, no TV guys.
I knew I took too long walking
We
home
were
from
the
school
TV
when
guys.
Dragon Ball Z was on already. I'm like, fuck, I missed Dragon Ball Z. I took too fucking long walking home.
Dragon Ball Z on me. On the weekends.
No, walking home from high school.
The best
Tsunami
feeling
was already on at 425.
But see, I had the luxury of being right down the street from the school, and we rode our bikes there. So they get, I made it to the
I had
crib.
rollerblades until I got clothesline, and I already told y'all about that.
I got to the crib and I was catching the initial Tsunami intro, not the one that played in between shit where he just be shit.
I know you talking
when the doors open,
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I was catching that bitch, hey, the homies already knew. You know what I'm saying? It was already universally known. Like, hey, yeah, we still went outside and played and shit like that, but for about the next hour and a half, 2 hours, we stuck.
Oh, yeah.
We stuck.
And don't let it be like a special week when we had like the fucking the special episodes and shit that came on. Nigga, I'm not leaving the crib.
Because remember, Dragon Ball Z used to hit that hoe. You used to get 4 episodes back to back. You would get 2 that were in line with each other, and then you would get 2 other ones on the back end where it was like on a completely different timeline than what the fuck you was watching. So that's 2 hours right there on just Dragon Ball Z. Then you got Yu Yu Hakusho, which was before all that shit. Then you got Zoids, which came on, you know what I mean, around that time. Just all kinds of other shit that was up in the mix. Bro, Toonami was the fucking shit. Then, even before we got G4 and X Play and shit like that, they started dropping in the gaming segments and shit where they would give your ass cheat codes, review games and shit.
GameWinners.com saved my life.
Toonami is what put me up on Elder Scrolls, bro. Real shit. Skyrim, all that shit came from fucking them, bro. Man, that was my motherfucking shit. Boy, we be getting off on some tangents, but I love that shit, though. I love that shit, because we didn't have nothing that was just like retro on some throwback shit, but that shit just kind of came out, though. Took a motherfucker back to 2001.
Did I tell you about this?
I fucks with it. But nah, hey, on some Bridget. Oh, shit, what's that?
It's a pre-condition, nigga. We take care of that shit. Oh, yeah, nigga. And I still got the cheat codes. All money.
Rosebud still work?
Huh?
I wonder if Rosebud still work.
What you mean?
That was a code.
That was a money code. Rosebud was a money code. Holy hot damn.
Okay, I got a question outside tangent.
I'm sorry, I'm having flashbacks back on my fucking compact computer with that game, bro.
Do you wish disk drives were like load open top like that, or you like the one where
I would take them like that, over sliding in.
Oh, my boy. There you go.
Oh!
Turn to a strip club.
Today.
Oh shit, J boy! Pulling up with that Hondo. Hey man, he dropped a hundo. He say, nah, we pulling that ass out. He say, I want to see the bitches. I want to see the ass. You got it, man.
BJ say,
What you say?
BJ say, I remember the Japanese version of Ninja Warrior on G4 Network. Oh my God, hell yeah! So you go from you watch the little game shit, then right after the game shit, you got
Kitty.
Ninja Warrior coming that motherfucker, nigga.
Hold on.
No, you gotta have Kitty Blankenship.
No, what about the old show before we even had Ninja Warrior that came back in the fucking 90s and shit with the two Chinese dudes sitting in the
Kenny
pit?
Blankenship.
That was the name of it?
No, that's the name of the announcer.
Okay, then yes. That's where the fuck I'm at. Because that shit right
Oh,
there.
you talking about they had them little game? It was like that little
Man,
game show and they
hey.
got little weird shit.
It was like, what's that PlayStation game? Maybe on Xbox, I don't know. But when you guys it's like 50 people in a room in a game, and you guys go through. Fall Guys. It's like Fall Guys, but with real people.
But see, they would kind of split it up though. Sometimes they would have those, but then they would have like the Ninja Warrior type deals, or kind of like how Wipeout be, where they'd be doing like one at a time.
Right.
Nigga, I remember Cartoon Fridays and shit would go off. After this was before we had Adult Swim, so we be flipping through. And nigga, I just remember turning that shit on and just seeing the motherfucker get lit up. Yeah, we stopping right here. We stopping because that was the best thing. You just seeing people getting fucked up, and I didn't need to know what they were saying.
Like the big ass boulder that would come by.
Didn't give a fuck.
And you try to make room in the holes, but there'd be people trying to shove you back out.
And yeah, this shit look like a whole bunch of fucking dicks just getting pushed through the fucking wall, knocking their ass out. That's what it looked like.
Don't know what they saying.
This is the wrong glory hole.
But the
You know what I mean?
commentary
Boo,
was lit.
boo.
Oh yeah, cause it's just
Fuck that. How you about to land on your
you
neck?
see her trying to go against the wall, but it would be with
They give it the worst motherfucker. You just break it. That's why we don't have nice things, Kevin.
It was the tray.
Nah, it was a tray fail. Hopefully it is.
Oh, okay. Is the bong straight though?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Most extreme elimination challenge.
God damn.
Yes, that's what it's called.
He said Kenny Blankenship and Vic Romano.
There you go. Damn.
DJ on it.
So the comments fucked up on that.
Yeah, for some reason the live chat seemed not to be pulling up. But
You know what? It's probably because the chat popping like that.
yeah,
It's probably just what it is. Cause what's our number at?
143.
Yeah, that shit just running like that. All right, y'all, real quick, and we, you know what I'm saying, we could go around real quick because I'm pretty sure the sippers ain't gonna want us to stay on it too long, but I do want to talk about it because I think it's a good topic. Everybody familiar with the Kyrie Irving situation?
My boy, shout out with the light.
Appreciate that like, Jay.
Hold up.
Hold up. Appreciate that like, Jay. Damn, I sound like a motherfucker. Yeah, like Jay.
He been smoking cigarettes for 20 years.
Said my ball got stuck.
The what?
Your balls got stuck. Okay, but what?
Oh, okay, I was gonna say I'm sitting this one out.
What exactly are we talking about with Kyrie and like what's the
Okay, all right, so Rachel poured this one up. Pulled this one up.
Appreciate that light.
Who that? Oh, hey, pull up. Welcome back, Super Sipper. Hey, that's a Super Sipper OG right there. Yeah, for sure. So, Kyrie Irving shared, I guess it was like a screen, of some kind, you know what I'm saying? But like the screenshot was there, something. And apparently there's...
It was a link to a documentary.
Yeah, that had some anti-Semitic stuff in there. I'm not gonna go down that route because I haven't seen it myself, so I don't know what the full subject matter is.
Hey, we popping Titan with the 100 stars.
Oh, Titan pulled up with a hundo?
And then we got...
Pull up Titan with the hundo, and then we got the Shade Lounges on. My man George, what's happening, man? Hey, we stay sipping, bruh.
Good with you. So he pulled this shit up. The NBA came down on him, you know what I'm saying? Wanted him to do an apology and shit like that. He said, nah, they suspended him some games. I believe he's talking about retiring now.
I did see that, yeah.
And shit. And it's one of those things that got people split, where you got some people rocking with Kyrie, and then you got some people who aren't. From somebody who, even though, and I may admit, I don't know everything on this, so I'm not even about to act like I do, but just from the broad scale of things, bro, it seemed like him and Kanye on the same type shit. right now, bro. And I don't mean as far as what they were saying and the shit that got Kanye canceled. I mean where they just, for no reason whatsoever, just come out and just say some shit. And it's like, okay, personally, I feel you ain't saying shit to bring awareness or get something done. You just saying some shit to cause some fucking chaos and get a fucking reaction and get motherfuckers talking and shit. That's what I feel. That's what I feel like is going on.
Not with Kyrie.
I think they're just.
I disagree because he do that shit a lot, bro.
He does have a lot of headlines.
But I feel like he wants to have a conversation, but it's being very blunt, and he wants to have it without the emotion, even though I'm being very blunt.
But the thing is even when he being blunt though, bro, this is what he does. He'll sit there, he'll be blunt, but kind of where he won't fully clearly communicate. This is the thing. Every time Kyrie open his mouth, no matter what the fuck it is, he never clearly states where the fuck he coming from. Then he acts like everybody else is dumb, not getting the shit. You know what I mean? Like his whole approach and shit is just, and he don't try to hear shit.
I can agree with a lot of that, but with at least Kyrie's latest shit is weird, and I may not agree with everything Kanye do, but I fucks with the bullet he taking for the simple fact that it's proving a point. Because if the shit that they said wasn't true, these niggas wouldn't be getting pulled down and canceled and cut off all these brand dealerships from certain things they say and not all the other bullshit. But besides that, the Kyrie shit,
I disagree with that only because I feel like the reason why they getting shut down and stuff like that is for another reason. Go ahead.
The Kyrie shit is a little trickier because this latest shit, all he did was post just like he reposted somebody else's average, like for the what's called it. And I haven't watched it. I'm gonna go watch it just to make sure next time we'll fuck around, probably talk about this shit next week, just so we can have better fucking information.
Right.
But from the little glimpses and stuff that I've seen of people that have watched it, it's not nothing anti-Semitic in there. And so it's weird that they throwing these anti-Semitic terms out for shit that's not anti-Semitic. Like half of Kanye's fucking rant wasn't anti-Semitic, and I have to sit on that one just for the simple fact that he ain't say fuck them, they should this, that, and the other. He was saying they come together as a community and they handle shit as a community and they do shit as a community and they run shit as a community and they do shit as a community, which black people don't do. How is that anti-Semitic? You see what I'm saying? So from those aspects, it can show that the powers that be, whoever the fuck it may be, not saying it's Jewish, but the powers that be are hearing things come out that they don't like, and so when people are saying it that have power, they trying to shut them up. Now, I don't know it all. That's why I say I do have to go watch the documentary to make sure. But I did listen to Kanye's fucking rant. And that nigga didn't say shit that was fucking anti-Semitic. You know what I'm saying? And so it just the media be trying to push shit. But you know me, big anti-media nigga, so.
No, but here's the thing though, but see, and this is like, it's not even that, well, fuck it, you could say I'm taking the media part into account too, but I'm only bringing that in because I've, you know what I'm saying, like, all the antics that Kyrie's been involved in, you know what I mean, like, I'm up to date on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they're never, like, he's one of them motherfuckers who'll, remember when Riley threw the chair? Like, hey, you can just throw a chair at a crowd of niggas and folks will start fighting. Yeah. Kyrie's the motherfucker who gonna throw the chair, everybody gonna start fighting, and then this is what this motherfucker about to do. But I ain't gotta explain shit or tell y'all nothing or whatever that, but when I do open my mouth, I'm gonna be vague as fuck. And it's like, nah, this is how I feel. I'm with what you saying as far as like, hey, if you really trying to do this, you know what I'm saying, and get something across, then hey, say that. But every time this nigga open his mouth, bro, he vague as fucking, he don't say shit clear. Nigga, we ain't about to sit here and do all this reading. We don't like reading in the shit with our girls. We don't like reading in the shit with fucking motherfuckers we talk to, bro. We not about to sit here and try to decode everything. Say what the fuck you gotta say, because
I think that's bad.
He don't never do that though, but he act like everybody wrong and not.
I think that's a flaw in humans though, because back in the day, nigga, we used to worship the philosophers and shit that spoke vague as fuck. So,
nah,
now granted, I'm not saying
he's
Socrates. But as a nigga that also likes saying things just to get people to talk, I can see where he would be coming from.
That's
like, I
not
don't have
healthy,
to-
but that's not healthy when you trying to get shit accomplished and get shit done. You know what's gonna happen
'Cause
with taking
I
that?
ain't got the answers.
No, but you know,
But somebody else may.
but and I'm not saying you try to cause chaos or some shit like that, but taking that approach when trying to get something done, you gonna have a bunch of chaos and unnecessary shit before you had the solutions. When really, you could just go straight to the fucking solutions without even having to do that other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting there doing that just to, you know what I'm saying? Just to.
But remember perspective from where
He ain't ever okay.
From where he's sitting, he may not have a solution. He just knows there's a problem.
Yep.
Okay, now, but hold on right there. But if you done,
And I really think that's fucked how they did him.
but hold on, no. But if you got multiple times, bro, he done opened his mouth trying to, bro, you can't keep opening your mouth and not knowing what the fuck you talking
It's
about
crying
and
wolf.
not
It's
having
like
no
crying wolf.
solutions. It's like, damn, bro. It's like, what the fuck are you fighting in? If you trying to get shit done, guess what? You got the fucking platform and shit like that to do shit done. To get it done, get it the fuck done then. But what I'm not about to do is sit here and give celebrities all this, you know what I'm saying, like these accolades and like, oh, they got this type of reach and stuff like that, but then sit here and give this nigga a pass like he couldn't have done shit. If you wanted to really do some shit and bring awareness, get some shit done, bro, you could have.
Open dialogue, open discussion.
He's not having
So,
that. He's
but-
just sitting there
but-
saying some
but-
shit and not
I-
even being clear. You got, if you want to get shit done, you gotta be
But you
clear
not
so
there. Alright, but
motherfuckers
look, but
understand,
check
so
this
you
out.
have the right
But
discussion.
check this out. You're
Right.
not there. So I got this is a two-parter. Because none of us are actually there when he could be back there trying to talk to these motherfuckers for real.
That's
behind
facts.
doors,
I'll give you that.
So they shutting his ass up, and damn, with the Kanye shit, he's crazy. He's this. He's this. Now, granted, his flat Earth fucking comments don't help, but like it's like crying wolf. You can say if you got a bunch of bullshit. When you say real shit, don't nobody really give a fuck. So now, would his best move be to retire and get from under the NBA cloth?
The fact that, well, actually, yeah, but he should have took that fucking approach first, because this is why Kyrie, if this would have been anybody else, we'd probably be having a different discussion. This is why Kyrie can't do this fucking bullshit.
Okay.
You just got in trouble and had a whole bunch of beef with the fucking league over this fucking COVID shit and all that deal like that, to where when they did re-sign you and bring your ass back, which was a big fucking deal, there were certain clauses in there because of how you behaved and carried yourself. You know what I'm saying? Number one, even if
you working for the business.
but if you but you trying to work for the business, why you gonna fuck up your own bag? And if it wasn't for the and if it wasn't for the bag, then why even take your ass back there? And
I'm a big proponent person of the motherfucking. You ain't gotta work here. You know what I'm saying? So he can say everything he fucking want, but you also don't have to be employed by the NBA.
that's you don't have to. But it's like, bro, why you?
No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's why I'm with you though. Like at the same, like,
because he
either
wasted
say what
time.
like do what you like, handle the business,
Yeah.
or get the fuck out. Because there's no reason. Like, what are you trying to change if you just keep doing a bunch of
Right, because you
bullshit?
ain't about to just keep sitting here causing chaos and thinking you just about to stay in the league and do whatever you want. Because people could say, you could think whatever you want about the NFL, the NCAA, fucking NBA, NAACP. It doesn't fucking matter. What you can't do, and this is for any of us running a business.
Damn, you just want him to shut up and dribble.
No, but nah. If for anybody, shut up. You trying to bait me on that one? You ain't getting me, man. Hell nah. What we not gonna do, bro? If we running a company or doing something, bro, an employee cannot keep going to the fucking job and being like, nah, fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and you gonna pay me still. Nah, like what he said. Hey, okay, if that's what you want to do, then go ahead, move around, and go do what you gotta do. But then why the fuck you still sitting here trying to re-sign and make sure about basketball, want to get your contract and all this other shit, get traded? This why nobody wanted to trade for that nigga.
I'm pretty sure the Big Three got a spot for him over there in Ice Cube League.
That type
Or
shit.
China.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if Mashburn and them and Marburn can get a statue built, Kyrie can get him a statue built in China, damn
I'm
it.
just saying,
Hell yeah.
I'm just saying, he got
Shanghai Sharks.
Who?
J. Cole still playing basketball?
He on 2K again.
No.
He plays. I think he does. He just plays whenever he feels like, but he not on no team with them.
But that's what he just seriously do.
No,
Like,
he's
bro,
still
like,
an ambassador now.
People ain't gonna let him fuck up that money.
Ooh, Titan, you on the road today,
that's why
Titan.
nobody-
Titan on the fucking road.
What'd he say?
He said we called it the Illuminati back in the day. Now it's just cancel culture. Let's talk about it. Because I really think that's what the fuck it is.
Well, no, in one aspect, what I will give him is that I don't think it's fucking fair, and this is what society is doing, and it's because of the people. You know what I'm saying? Where you could say some motherfuckers could drop an M-bomb or whatever like that. Other motherfuckers can't. Some of y'all been in Facebook jail. I could make a post and say something. Y'all go back and try to post the same shit. You gon' get banned because you got priors or some shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of picky choosy type shit.
M-bombs? M?
Yeah. Mike. Joe.
No, I'm talking about saying nigga.
Oh, N-bomb.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
M, and I was like,
I'm saying like when it comes to cancel culture and shit like that, motherfuckers love to pick and choose what the fuck they want to hop on. There ain't no consistent thing on there. So
it's
once
like
you
Bible verses.
so once you bring that in, because everybody want to sit behind their keyboard and play fucking moral police and shit. Everybody want to jump on shit. Motherfuckers want to be an activist and shit. But at the same time, since they house niggas or whatever the fuck they don't want to get out there and sweat and shit and fucking actually march and shit. So what they want to do is they want to march their fucking fingers on a keyboard to do some shit. And it's like, nah. So now, guess what? Can't nobody say shit.
I want the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan.
I'm coming for you, nigga.
But now, for real, with cancel culture now, it's made to it, can't nobody say shit.
Hey,
Can't
look.
say shit now.
Okay, so Vince McMahon, is that slide? Is that okay? Vince McMahon's what's called it? Is he running through with his do-rag and shit? Does that
Yes,
slide?
yes.
I think so. I'm just saying.
Yes, that's
that
cool.
shit would not fly
That's cool.
today.
Number one, that's entertainment. That was a script.
That nigga say-
Booker T was fucking okay with it.
My nigga say,
And we
"Look
don't.
at this shit, oh, God."
How many
He
times?
said-
How many times has motherfuckers watched Django? They okay with Leonardo dropping that whole jet, but he's in his role though.
He hit that. I remember
He in his
he
role though.
accidentally said that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Roots and shit like that. Any movie talking about civil rights and shit where they going in, how many shit?
So
The Temptations. Motherfuckers done watched The Temptations 1,000 times.
Every popular movie that'd be a black slave movie. That shit pissed me off.
that's the main reason I don't really care for him. That's why.
You know what? I'm actually.
Time
You
we
know what?
went on war
Hold
for
on.
a
You know what?
movie.
I'm actually starting to disagree with that fucking statement. I feel like when those drop, those the only ones we give attention to like that, because we got a whole bunch of black filmmakers
No,
and
that's my
movies who are doing a lot of other shit and is getting recognition for those.
No, that's my point. The ones that they show us though are the black trauma movies.
No, but
That's-
we're getting
that's-
we're
there are
getting
a lot
shown.
more.
We're
That's
getting
my
no, we're
point.
getting shown the other ones. But here's the thing: is what we're doing, and we don't even realize we're doing it. We're going where the crowd is. Oh, that's the big bother. Then the shit be right there in our motherfucking face. But if the shit ain't,
No, I was at the movie.
how many
every week?
How many
for
of y'all
fucking
went?
2 months.
How many
And
of
what I'm
y'all
saying
went and
is-
watched the Nat King Cole movie? How many The Birth of a Nation? How many of y'all watched Birth of a Nation? Do y'all remember that though when it dropped? The old dude with the whole Denzel shit, they came, sabotaged this whole deal. That type shit though. Like, and I mean, I hate to bring that one up to like argue the point, but like y'all see what I'm saying though, to where like there are movies that, you know what I'm saying, that are there in our face, but they just not getting that hype
Look,
like that.
Nah, look, this is what I'm saying.
Because we see
they
it from
get the
saving
hype.
films
Look,
or
look,
something
no,
like
no,
that.
no,
Like,
no. Go to the theater.
No, so look, like I said, I was at the movies every woo. The shit that pissed me off, they showed the motherfucking Emmett Till trailer.
Okay.
Nobody wants like, fam, why?
I get. We talked about that
but,
for sure.
But not even that. They did not give as much until after the fact. That Fruitville Station shit with fucking Michael B. Jordan and shit. Like Ryan Coogler, he does a lot of shit. You see what I'm saying? That's not just fucking Marvel shit. You see what I'm saying? That they don't just always show. You gotta go look for these motherfuckers, or it has to
But
be
that movie
fucking
got a lot of
February
play.
for them to give you that shit.
didn't hear about
Otherwise,
that till a
you
couple
get
years after it
motherfucking
was made.
slave
That's
movies,
it.
because Will Smith's gonna be another fucking slave again. What's Kyle's gonna be a fucking slave again. Keke Palmer was just a motherfucking slave runner thing or something, wherever the fuck she was doing just a minute ago.
What's the one
Now
that
the
made
one,
that shit
now
pop?
the one I do want to see, and I'm happy that they were showing, was Woman King. That shit looks fire, and I still ain't seen it yet, but I gotta go see that shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
Woman
with
King
Viola
shit.
Davis. No, I still want to
that
see
shit
that
looks really
bitch.
fire. So there
I
is.
still want to see that bitch. And there's one thing that I'm not gonna get mad at. I'm not gonna get mad. Number one, especially if the filmmakers you know what I'm saying, are black and they telling a history story that motherfuckers ain't really got it there. Like that Nat King, like the Nat Turner story needed to be fucking told because that one still to this day got a lot of mystery and stuff in there. I'm not gonna knock them for putting stories out there in film that need to be out there. You know what I mean? Because just like y'all saying that, guess what? There's a lot of people saying the same thing about, or who was saying the same thing about all the superhero movies in the theaters all the damn time. It's just, hey, if you don't want to see it, then just don't go watch that bitch.
Yeah, no, for sure. You know, I'm gonna do that. But my biggest issue, I think, is when you dramatize real shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, and you make like, and you like take a lot of liberties with the actual history that you're trying to tell. You see what I'm saying? So it's like with the fucking Teal shit. The story's kind of out there. So now you finna try to paint somebody else in the motherfucker. And I ain't seen the shit. I don't want to see the shit. I won't see the shit. But if you go in, because it's a movie, you have to paint the intact. You know what I'm saying? You have to paint characters in a certain light for the movie to fucking work. How the fuck are you gonna paint anybody that's in the wrong on that bitch in any type of right? That shit has to be a fucking horror movie. They didn't market that bitch like a horror movie. You see what I'm saying? They marketed that bitch like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they said there ain't even gonna be no violence in there.
How?
In what?
In the Emmett Till movie, there ain't no violence or nothing in there.
How?
Oh wait, so this movie hasn't came out yet?
No, I'm not in the no. I don't think the movie should. I don't think that movie should have been made. We didn't need that one. You know what movie we needed to get before we got that one? Marvin Gaye. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do shit like that.
Like,
you don't dramatize.
I'm just saying though, like there's a whole bunch of other shit. Like,
give me Frederick.
There are certain.
Whitaker.
I'm saying, like, I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind like whether it's slave or history movies if it's something that hasn't been done. If you are gonna touch something, like, and you touching something like that, motherfucker, like, you ain't gonna be. Don't hide that shit from me. Put that shit fucking out. Go the whole way, cause now I feel like you got one foot in, but you got your other one. Like, I don't know if I want to go in. All right, nah, don't do that bullshit. If not, leave that shit the fuck alone. Don't even touch it, cause then guess what? Even the people you representing, we gonna sit here and be back here getting mad as fuck, like we talking right now. Like, what the fuck is this shit,
motherfucker, right here?
Exactly. Like, don't take. But if you got something like The Woman King or something like that, that's on some forgot. Even the Will Smith movie, that's a story that I'm pretty sure that the Emancipation deal that's coming out on Amazon, that Anthony Fuqua, whatever's behind or whatever, that I feel like is a part in history that is forgotten. A lot of people don't know about that dude who fucking like got his ass beat as a fucking slave and then traveled up north, joined the other side. I believe it was the Union.
Fuck you for having points, cause you're right. I be judging shit as if people know what the fuck I know. They don't. So they need easy, bite-sized, nice ways of learning this shit. Great, fine, fuck all that. But still,
no, I know, but
I do, like, at the end of the day, I do hear it. Like, it makes sense.
It's just the only problem that I have, bro, and I'll give you this, is that when you get in a constant where you're just back to back, and then, like, remember, I just not too long ago was like, damn, bro, we getting like 3 or 4 cannibal movies like this year and like within a month from each other type shit. And right now we kind of got that phase right now. You got the Emmett Till movie coming out. You know what I mean? You got
Jeffrey Dahmer.
There's this one about you got Kendrick coming out, you know what I'm saying, where she having slave flashbacks and shit like that. You got Emancipation coming out. So right now, you know what I'm saying, even though I said what I just said, like, it's kind of a bad time for me to make my point because we're getting a stretch of like 3, 4, 5.
That's Hollywood though. They like one studio drops a movie and then all the rest.
And you also gotta think about motherfuckers be thinking about Oscar times and shit like that, so they want that drama, that and all that shit on fucking screen and shit like that. And I'm not with that. I'm not with that agenda. But if you
just pisses me off as a creator because it's like, bro, there's so many better stories of modern. Or like, not even, you ain't gotta go that far back. Tell a story like Juice. Go to the 90s. Go to the 80s. Why do you have to go immediately to fucking slave time every time you want to bring drama out of black people? Like, what the fuck?
That's true.
Like, what the fuck? But other than that, what Dorset said, I want to comment on. She said, we get more black people in series. Also, Ring of Power, House of Dragons. That's big. That's the thing. I'm not even big on the we need diverse roles anymore. Nah, fucking TV's diverse as fuck. We probably the most diverse shit's ever fucking been.
I get mad when people get mad. They think every show gotta have a representation of everybody in that bitch.
No, because you
and that's what
not from that area.
Exactly. So like, and while I do like it, you completely right. Like I do love that we are in Game of Thrones and things like that. But there be times where I be sitting back watching the show and people will get mad. Like, damn, I didn't see not one black face in that bitch. Well, I mean, it ain't gotta be.
I ain't gonna lie though, I do be pointing that shit out.
But bro, there's a whole different other shows you could go to get that.
Nah, fuck all that. I can take you to a fucking city right now where you won't see a black person at all.
What city is this?
Washington. There's a couple cities in Washington where you're not gonna see no black people. So
and there's some spots in Pennsylvania.
Exactly.
No, I won't.
That's fine. But that's
fine.
fine. But the point is, there's places like that. So when you see
that aren't racist,
where you see,
Kevin.
So when you and they're not racist. So when you see media,
for real,
when you see media portray an area like there's no like, oh, why isn't there black people in fucking Lord of the Rings?
Nah, there's some places we black folks just don't move to, and motherfuckers was like, fuck it, we gonna stay here.
Hell no, I'm not going.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, like I don't buy into just because it's an all white population, I ain't comfortable there, and I'm gonna be out of my hell no, I'm in that bitch.
Not even one brother.
Portia,
I ain't tripping.
Portia, what you talking about?
I ain't tripping. I done lived in situations like that before.
New interview with
I was in Kaufman. I was in Kaufman in the 90s. For real. I was that dude. Bro, I done been in multiple places like that. In Plano in the early 2000s. Until I got to middle school, I was the only black person in my school. Motherfuckers was cool as fuck.
George say I get mad when they put them in their Nas rings in the hood.
Damn.
Like, ain't no niggas getting involved in that Lord of the Rings shit, man. We is minding our business and let them niggas.
But now though, bullshit, man. You go up in the chat, man. Did y'all see what motherfucking Gandalf did, bro? That nigga savage, bro. He been lying to that nigga the whole time, bro. Like, bro. But you know, it be like you'll go to certain parts in the hood where they'll be on that shit though. You can go to some parts in the hood where they loving that, where they own some of that, what motherfuckers would call nerdy type shit. Like, man, nigga, fuck what you talking about, nigga. Harry Potter go hard in a bitch. I'm that nigga on that one. You know what I'm saying?
You shall not pass.
Hey, niggas in the hood really be on that though, bro.
Bro, like that's what I'm saying. Like it be like that. Matter of fact, even back when I was running with his pops and shit like that, no, Lord of the Rings is what that was.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Man, here
Oh,
we
no
go
shit.
again.
It's just certain movies, man. Certain movies.
That niggas ain't finished the TV show. I don't want to hear nothing.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch it, motherfucker.
Look, I know some gangsters from high school that used to watch High School Musical all the time.
I mean, I got a sister, so I can blame it on her, but
I know some guys.
We're all in this together.
What am I saying? Wait, what?
In the shiesty mask.
Hey, look.
I'm lost.
Hey, look.
What are you talking about?
I fought this on the pod before. High School Musical. High School Musical. Better than Grease. Better than motherfucking
High School Musical shit.
No.
The first three of them hoes was hard. First two was really the shit.
Nigga, High School Musical is all three together. High School Musical is the best.
Nigga, it's four of them hoes.
Musical shit, nigga. All time.
Of
all time.
Grease got the bigger hits. You got me fucked up, but I will say this.
Nigga, High School Musical pop way better.
No. I will say this though.
I watched
High School Musical tunes are less annoying than Grease. I'm sorry, if you play Summer Nights right now, I'm spazzing the fuck out. Like I don't want to hear nothing from fucking Grease. Like I love the movie and shit like that. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, me and my girl want to watch it type shit. Yeah, I can sit there, be in the mood, and be okay. But other than that, bro, I don't want to fucking hit. How many dances and shit like that, or little school functions, or other little random places they'll love. One song from Grease is gonna be in the fucking rotation.
I didn't watch Grease. I didn't watch High School Musical. I went out of my way to avoid watching SpongeBob.
I want to get in your ass right now, but at the same time, I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm proud of you.
I was forced to watch SpongeBob, so I caught a couple episodes. But like when people talk about, hey, you remember this? No, nah, I don't. Like I remember like the pizza.
But Grease, bro, that should be a felony.
Chocolate.
But like Grease, though, bro.
I remember the boots, the sticky boots.
They didn't like that one like Willy Wonka where they played that one in school for you too. Like you didn't get grease at all, nothing like ever. Like you ain't had to sit through grease not one time in your life. Damn.
Another one I avoided was Napoleon Dynamite.
That was hard.
Damn.
See, now you
for
avoided a
Pedro.
good time.
Like for real.
You avoided a good time with that one. That was
That
good. And
girl.
nowadays you would
Bro, I'm
Bro,
telling you, you
after-
fucking
with your
guy
young
laugh,
age,
bro.
After hearing everybody say,
you like Nacho Libre?
your own thoughts.
No, you like
Or
Nacho
vote
no,
Pedro.
fuck all that. You like Nacho Libre?
Man,
You like
everybody's
Nacho Libre?
fucking regurgitating the movie.
You like
I'm
Nacho
good.
Libre? You like Nacho Libre?
I didn't watch that.
Nigga, those are two movies I know for a fact you would love just because based on your humor and you a pothead, bro. You will love them movies, bro. But I can see what he's saying. Especially with meme culture now, the same reason why horror shit ain't scary no more because niggas gonna meme the fuck out of Pennywise before I even see the movie.
I just avoid.
He ain't even seen the movie, but he gonna see shit. He was like, oh, I know he.
I'm tired of saying it. I'm tired of seeing this shit already, and I ain't even seen it yet.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I
This
can
comes
feel.
from like I don't even like. I go out of my way to avoid movies with Will Ferrell. I will not find Will Ferrell or
Bro, you
what's
killing
the
Will
dude?
Ferrell.
Early Will Ferrell.
No.
Okay, so Dorsey wasn't here for the Donald shit.
What's the
What
other
you say?
dude who's so mighty
It was funny.
that he had on the
Steve
cover?
Carell. Steve Carell.
Yeah, it's that motherfucker. I can't stand him. I don't watch
She say-
none with him. So I never watched The Office or.
So you should never.
And
I
you
ain't never
guys
seen The Office.
touch on
Okay, cool
Jeffrey.
beans. I get
Why?
so much shit for that. Huh?
Why do our kids know about serial killers like they villain heroes? That was because I guess we.
You know,
I
you
say
know why?
kids dress up
Why?
as
It's
for
because
Halloween.
always in general, American culture has glorified serial killers. I don't care how you cut that cake.
Like they love
Always.
TV stations
Violence
and shit.
and
They'll
serial
sit there. They'll sit there
Yes.
and bring back up some old shit just to get some ratings
On the
60
anniversary.
minutes and shit, and it'd be
Bitch,
like,
we didn't need to know.
Oh, they
If I see another kid dress up as Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween,
right?
I'ma
and they
thunder
just
punch
throw
him
that
in
shit
the
out
throat.
there, and it'd be like, they don't even like, bro.
I'm like, hey,
when-
bitch, let's go
when
watch
they-
a
when
movie
they
at my
first
house.
brought the Jeffrey
You want
Dahmer
some
shit up. What did I say? I'm
brewskis?
like, bro, I don't even give a fuck about that shit because I'm already Jeffrey Dahmer the fuck out.
You want-
Like they done so much
No,
fucking.
but-
shit.
Yeah,
like,
because
bro,
like a couple
bad.
years ago they did that My
So-
Friend Dahmer shit, and then they did.
They
some other
did
No,
that.
but-
Jeremy Renner, who played Jeffrey Dahmer in one, and so I'm
True,
like, bro, they done
true.
done that shit so many times. I'm just like,
No,
damn,
my whole thing was
nah.
like when my daughter was like, "Oh yeah, have you seen Jeffrey Dahmer? You know, he's so crazy, he's so bad." You know, I was like, "No, he ain't." Like, I mean, yeah, granted he's a serial killer, but he ain't worse than fucking
He ain't worse than the Night
John
Stalker,
Wayne
bro.
Gacy. That motherfucker Wayne Gacy, or I can't remember his name, but
Yeah, he had bodies.
that nigga had bodies on like 27 bodies,
Very
and even
good.
had bitches fucking cemented in his driveway.
You niggas are not helping the point.
No,
Ryan Perry.
You niggas
Ryan
are
I'm just
Harrison.
saying.
strengthening the point.
Shout
what
out
the
to the
fuck?
like, man. Appreciate
Ain't talking
the
about
likes,
yeah,
man.
nigga, he ain't got shit on this one. He killed 37
Again,
babies.
that further
nigga.
buffered my like Americans are engulfed in like I like fucking crazy shit like that. So like
because
we are
because they done that, bro. Documentaries and shit, bro. Like I said again, a lot of the shit, whether it was the Evil Genius one, the Night Stalker,
Bro,
all
you wanna
this
know what's
different
crazy?
shit,
Evil
bro. Like,
Genius was
You
that
fucking
was fucked
crazy.
up.
Y'all
That was
want to hear
fucked
my
up.
theory on why? It's because we're too safe. Like our life as Americans is by far way too
Let me
safe.
tell you something. He is
And
American.
so since life
That nigga
is,
word, that nigga changed it.
and
That nigga said,
it
hold on,
may
real
sound a little
fast.
wild, but
America.
just really think about it. Life is entirely too safe for the shit that we worried about to be what we worried about.
You're right.
Because we're American.
Because in other places, they not worried about half the shit because they gotta focus on actually living and surviving.
You wanna know why?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Our
worried about how
country-
many likes and views we get.
Likes and
Oh,
views.
no.
We worry about serial killer lifestyles and whether they drink milk in the morning or some shit.
Our
Who gonna be
country
casted
is
in the
run
next
by
talking
who
about
movie?
first
Look
world
what y'all talking
problem
about.
versus
You know
third world
how
problem.
that's true? Because, like, in India, if there's a wreck, like, the traffic keeps going. Like, because they seen that shit so many times. Here, there's a wreck on the highway,
Niggas slow down.
everybody's slowing down to see what the
Looking.
fuck
Big
happened.
facts, you ain't lying.
Man,
You see
Our
it,
country-
and then people be dead in the middle.
Because we
of the
truly
street.
Because they
live in,
used to
like,
seeing
all right
people,
now.
yeah, they used to seeing
I
people
watched
just
so many
sleeping.
videos.
Bro, it
Hell
just be
yeah.
a line of people just laying on the sidewalk, bro. Like just a line
Brazil
of people.
too. Brazil's
Just
like
laying
that.
they used to seeing that all the time,
Doris
bro.
is
Nah, he
saying-
ain't lying, bro. That's
Doris
facts.
say we not safe, we got the police.
Don't tell the taxis.
Damn.
Let's do it up, buddy. We're ready to go.
That and we also got stupid motherfuckers living amongst us too. You know what I'm saying?
But even then,
I mean, when did we not have stupid motherfuckers?
That's what I was gonna say. But overall, just like
they just
our
didn't
society-
record
Which is why
themselves.
I agree with what that I forget the stand-up comic's name, where he was like, we just need to take all the stupid people and just kill their ass off.
Why?
If you ain't,
They'll do it themselves.
if your ass is still, well, fuck it then. No matter
Why
how,
they put the warning for
I
the
don't
Tide
care how
Pods?
it's done. No,
Take
I don't
that
care.
shit off.
No, I don't care how it's done. Just let them kill themselves. I don't care. Just let them go. Let them go. Yeah, let them go.
Right now, though.
That's a sticky clip, fam.
What's the problem?
What do you mean by that exactly?
By stupid?
Yeah, like lack of common sense.
Yes, like very. Yes, like just doing. Yeah, just being. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna ride this sharpened cart down the hill into this brick wall that's in front of me, but I plan on stopping somehow
I have an even
before.
more radical
like
hypothesis. It comes more to just the way shit's ran. The older generation need to get the fuck out of here.
As in die?
I'm gonna play this like it's a PG movie. They need to get the fuck out of here. We're gonna take care of.
I am with what the hell he is saying.
We're gonna take it because like in reality they the reason shit fucked up. The ones that still running shit.
I'm Owen Hart in this bitch. Enough is enough.
Like y'all
It's
need to
time
go
for a
retire.
change in this bitch.
Go fucking.
God damn it!
Go,
Hell yeah.
Go retire, play golf, and let the 40-year-olds run shit. Because
Y'all out of touch.
Yeah, by far, way too out of touch. Get the fuck out of there. So it's like that's my.
These the same motherfuckers who got mad at Elvis for shaking his hips. like, you know what I'm saying? But you know
and now we got Otis on that bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just hitting that hoe. Mad at Michael Jackson. Oh my God, you remember that times he grabbed his crotch? Like, oh my God. Like, they were seriously getting mad about that shit. They got mad at Bart Simpson. Now with Family Guy and Rick and Morty and shit, they make fucking Bart Simpson look like Barney, bro.
That nigga Bart can't even say eat my shorts no more, fam. When last time you heard him say that shit?
Been a while since I only watched The Simpsons on Halloween, but it was the old.
That's what I'm saying. That's bro. He ain't said eat my shorts. Like you right. He look like a fucking.
He look like a bitch compared to everybody else now.
Whoa, he used to be that nigga.
Used to be that nigga, bro. But he's as shits went on, bro. Bark has turned into rated G. He's turned into TVG.
The Mickey Mouse. It's the House of Mouse.
Damn.
The House of Mouse took his ass. That's all it is. Wow. Literally. Family Guy, y'all need to get on that. Y'all need to animate that shit like ASAP, nigga. Come here. I said you're not gonna say that shit no more, Bart. Huh? Now go out there and smile.
And just say Cowabunga, dude.
Oh,
well, I don't. But see, I don't know. I feel like they done The Simpsons kind of, when they done mashed up with The Simpsons, they done kind of hit them hoes. As far as the jokes that
they can't no more.
Why?
Fox ain't a part of Disney.
Yes, they are.
Is it?
Yeah, Disney by far.
Oh.
That's why they all on that shit.
So Family Guy is on Disney Plus?
On Hulu.
Yeah, no, they on Hulu. But they don't put Deadpool on there, so they might end up putting Family Guy
Oh,
on Disney
fuck
Plus.
no.
But
nigga, the backlash they got when they put Deadpool on them on there, all the fucking Karens came out and they were like, well, they promised that they wouldn't have any R-rated movies on there where my kid, bitch, eat a fucking dick.
He said, I need to get all my shit in one place.
Real shit. Cause guess what?
Put your parental guidance on and get an alert on your phone.
There you go. Exactly. Motherfucker ain't about to have $10.99 over here, $12.49 over here, just cause your ass wanna play it safe.
Fuck you.
Bitch, it's called boundaries. Set them shits up. Do your job. Parents.
Set the rules of your house. If not, go to Costco's in Frisco and go stand in line and go buy a variety size bag of dicks. Cause I ain't got nothing for you. I wanna watch Deadpool. I wanna watch it.
variety bags.
You know what? I buy for people all the time. I throw them at their window. Give it to them for Christmas.
Hey,
I ain't spending money on none of them.
Titan say Disney porn on the way.
Retcon and media.
Okay. All right. So, is technology fucking up the way media is gonna be done since it's getting so good? I.e., think Star Wars, right? The 80s, the original shit, you watch that shit first. No, you don't even watch that shit first. You gotta watch the prequels first, then you go watch that shit. Is the way technology making shit that gonna be easier, and then fuck all that shit if that's too complicated, because it sounds complicated coming out of my fucking mouth. What's y'all thoughts on like when they reboot shit, making retcons to the fucking shit? They should go home.
Oh, so I understand what you're talking about with the Star Wars, because I watched it in Star Wars. So you're talking about when they have an original shit and then put shit in between
Yeah.
and they try to fit it in a puzzle that it wasn't originally made to fit.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I don't like that because I think that's what messed up George Lucas in the past and hurt him when he kept redoing fucking the Star Wars movies and shit.
Yo,
they just
because
kept redoing them, like he just kept throwing
I'm
in
rewatching
shit,
them
throwing
now.
in shit, throwing in shit.
I've been Star Wars now on Andor in the timeline. So I finished Star Wars Rebels. They mentioned Andor in Rebels. So I really like how they incorporate shit. They still keep past movie characters in new ones. And they still use the voice of the original character. So I like how they do certain shit like that. But I don't know. I kind of sort of like retcon shit like that. Especially if they pay homage. Really, like, if they do it really good. But there's shit like, RoboCop I don't fuck with. and like Total Recall. I don't know if that's retcon or what. Where y'all putting those in those timelines. But yeah,
What's wrong with RoboCop?
Nigga, they both can go to Costco's.
Oh, that shot together stuff.
No. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I said the retcon ones, the new ones.
Oh yeah, them hoes ass.
See, now you agree.
Is technology making it easier or bad for prequel stories? Because since technology is getting better and better,
Good for prequels.
Because like if they tell a prequel story to something that came out in the
as
early
long as
times,
we care about it, there's certain shit that we don't care about and we didn't.
Certain shit.
If it has continuity where it makes sense, because a lot of stuff doesn't sometimes.
Yeah, like why the fuck we
like,
getting this
like
movie? We didn't
against
like.
the wall. If it sticks, it sticks.
No, like they're doing they're retconning fucking Jason. They're gonna tell the story like before he turned crazy or whatever. It's gonna be like about the mom and shit.
They came out with
Bitch, we don't want to know about the fucking mom. We want to see Jason. Some motherfuckers.
They came out with a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, bro.
That motherfucker was ass.
Ass like shit.
What's Archie's words? Ass, grease, and butter.
Ass, grease, and butter.
I didn't even watch that shit, bro. I knew that shit.
You talking about the bitches on the bus, right?
Bro, that shit.
Yeah, you talking about the same one.
A lot of the new stuff.
They was pulling off in the electric
Yeah,
Tesla.
no, I'm good.
It's like,
I'm not gonna lie. When they crashed that bus and he coming out killing motherfuckers, I was like, I'm out. Bye.
That shit was so stupid.
I didn't even finish
They
the
should
movie.
have stopped that shit. I ain't gonna lie. The one with what's his name, Tory Lanez? No, who was that?
Trey Songz.
Huh? Trey Songz. Yeah, Trey Songz. Bitch ass was on that.
I actually like the one
That
had,
was probably the last
Talking
good
about
one
Busta
they had.
Rhymes?
Nah,
Nah,
give me
Trey
the one.
Songz
Give me the
was
one.
good.
The last one. The last one that I thought went hard. The beginning was pretty dope because they kind of go into all that niggas like disabilities and shit like that. But the one that had Jessica Biel on it, where they picked that chick up off the side of the road and she pulled that fucking pistol out her fucking pussy and shit, and then shoot herself in the fucking head in the back of the van and shit.
That's a real life pocket pussy.
Was that after Trey Songz or before?
It was before. That shit came out in like 04.
I think I might have
some
seen
shit
that.
like that. That shit,
remember that.
motherfucker was sitting there running through the fucking through like the sheets or some shit like that. They had all them shits lined up. Motherfucker came with that chainsaw and just right while that motherfucker was running, just took that shit out. Now, that one was fire. Everything after that, outside of the beginning one that they did, where they kind of go back a little bit, I thought was cool because they hold the parents responsible for what's going on with them instead of just letting them off the hook like, oh, he's just a crazy motherfucker doing what he want to do type shit.
Was crazy with him. Everybody, his whole family was fucking crazy. They had a shootout with the cops and shit.
What?
Turn up. Josh Stephen with 100 stars.
Hold them shits up, man. I see you dropping in $100 of those things. Josh pulling them up, man. Hey, thank you so much, man. We do not take none of these stars for granted, y'all. Appreciate you.
So fucking party when y'all do that shit, dog.
Every time. Now, real quick, since we talking about tech and stuff like that, I was reading an article today. Right? Yeah, nigga, I read. Got jokes.
While he was working out.
So they were talking about like a whole Facebook been in the media a whole lot, or in the headlines lately about like the dumb decisions and money they done lost with this whole Meta thing and all this shit. Well, it's coming out that a lot of tech companies, you know what I'm saying, made the same mistake, and it was because of the whole COVID situation. Remember when that happened, people were watching streams and being
They
on
was in the
YouTube
crib a lot,
more
yeah.
and shit, so all of that went up. So all these tech companies and shit,
Based it on COVID numbers.
they based all their shit on that, not really knowing where it was gonna go. And just like everything else, inflation, whatever, they predicted wrong. Which is why you looking up and these companies are losing this money because shit, motherfuckers was eager as fuck to spend their money. So when shit opened back up, people are back to
We
being back out.
outside.
It depends on the job. Some companies invested in that technology and implemented it into the workplace.
Yeah, but the thing is, the reason Oculus is so expensive is because they need to get their money back, and niggas ain't buying them bitches in abundance because we outside.
No, it's not we outside. Bitch, I still got the Oculus 2 and it does the same thing as that does.
No, that
and
too,
you're
but
not
I'm
giving
done.
me no new games, and the games you give me, I can play on the Oculus 2.
where's
Fuck
that?
you, Mark
Where-
Zuckerberg. Fuck you.
Where's my damn flying car, Bruce?
Hey.
That's exactly what you turned into just now. He said, I voted for you, Bruce. Where the fuck
Are you talking about
is
Joker?
I want my fucking electric car.
But
My
it's like,
flying car.
but it's like shit. If,
Flying car or electric?
they basing that shit.
I don't remember.
They basing that shit. That's the flaw of niggas and numbers. When it comes to niggas, be like numbers don't lie. Nowadays they lie like a motherfucker. But you gotta know what you basing it off of. They stupid as hell. How the fuck is you a business like number person and you based it on numbers that were like we was forced in the crib? So
Right.
yeah, y'all thinking we gonna sell that shit, but nigga, it's eventually gonna open back up. Y'all thought that shit was
Like,
forever?
who was leading your shit to make you think shit was gonna stay like that forever? Like, you ought to be
Zuckerberg.
They got
smacking
a
yourself.
bag. They got a bag, whoever it was.
Yeah. Somebody got a bad head. They cleaned the fuck up.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
showed the fuck did. If that was your job, you
They
cleaned the
probably
fuck up.
They probably left
Because
out
if
of
you
it.
anybody motherfucker who been living in fucking America in the past just 10 years, nah. That's not happening. Shit not staying
Nah,
like
I
that.
didn't see that they fired like.
I mean, I do like my
11,000 people
Oculus,
that
but it
did.
only got like 3
And niggas was
games.
recording TikToks.
Oh.
The people that worked there, they was recording TikToks. She was like, "This is my life. I first go in the morning drinking a thing, then I take the blue."
Oh, was that the Twitter spot?
That's the meta.
Was that? Oh, that's what she was at.
Like
Oh, with the
11,000 meta
lounge
workers
and
got-
shit. Yeah, it got like a
She like,
lounge.
she's like, did I do my work on the roof and I eat a snack and then I just was done and it's me being cute. And just go back like she used to do all that shit like bitch, that's why y'all got laid off recording TikToks and shit. You should be working. Like that shit funny to me. I don't feel bad for none of these young niggas.
Nah, because if your ass getting a job, because if you getting a job like that, your ass better really be working.
That's a
Because
bad
you got,
job, motherfucker.
because,
I got benefits.
because you got motherfuckers like us who, when our page be fucking popping and booming and shit, algorithms want to fuck us over and think that folks be spamming shit and hitting us with unnecessary ass notifications when they could really have actual manpower on that bitch manning that shit.
But
And
y'all
guess
making
what?
TikTok,
Yeah, y'all making TikTok, so y'all leaving bots there, the motherfucking y'all delegating and shit. Fuck that, bitch. Press a button.
Corvette.
Hop on a jet with a jet with a
I
jet.
remember going to Washington State and shit like that, and his uncle was bragging about how he got paid a fucking shitload of money to basically just sit there and press fucking buttons and shit. Bitch, press that fucking button. Damn it. Moderate.
Oh god, I'll be lit that bitch. I'll be like, ooh.
Cause I be having my fucking kicking and chilling, but then bro, I'd be fucking working and shit, like getting shit done because I wouldn't want to fuck up that lit.
I would be playing
That
this-
job would be so lit, I wouldn't want to fuck that shit up.
I'll
Like I'd
playing
be on
the
my
game
shit.
just like this. Yeah, hello? Oh, nope, that's bad. Nope, that's offensive. No, that's good. Fuck that copyright, he's straight. He's cool. Alright, yeah.
Guard me, bro. Guard me, bro.
Bro, y'all got it. Hey, bro, I gotta do something real quick.
Ali with that fucking like. Pull
Yeah,
up,
like.
man. Let's see. So, okay, I got that. Oh, okay, we can pull up here. What's up with this John Wick video game?
Lionsgate is looking to make a AAA. That shit is hard. That's not hard. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I was thinking. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what?
I was thinking that would be a good way to go about it.
But I mean, you gotta think.
But he would have more hand-to-hand combat than Max Payne. Because Max Payne didn't do too much.
Nah, he was mainly focused on guns and the whole
They gotta
stop
have the story
with
with the
Matrix
dog.
time type shit.
Well,
Yeah, was about to
I mean,
say,
they
John
the
Wick is
story's
more
there.
reality based.
But he
than-
fight too. But like,
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying,
yeah,
he
like
can fight.
his combat gonna be different than Max
Ooh.
Payne's.
Nigga, Jackie Chan games from back in the day.
What about him?
Turn them bitches into like new gen games, and then throw the Max Payne shit on it as well. Cause the way Jackie used to fight on them games and shit.
Max Jack.
And then you give that nigga Jackie Chan guns, that's basically John Wick. Nigga, that shit would be cold. Cause he killed niggas with pencils in that fucking movie. So if you can pick up a pan off the fucking thing and
I'm about to,
fuck
you're
up,
right, I
like,
would borrow, cause I'm saying, sitting there in the kitchen, you can
You
grab a
know
pan
what
off
I'm
the
talking about,
stove,
and
top
get the
and
wagon
pink,
niggas
and
with
just
the
heck
bitches.
yeah. Jump up, bust a
Bust a
flip,
bitch
grab, drop back down, grab it. Nah, that was my shit. The Jackie Chan Adventures game and shit, and then bust out when you gotta run down the block cause the truck or something start chasing your ass
Bro,
and you
that
gotta
shit was
start
hard,
dropping.
nigga. That was
Hey,
nah, we gotta
that
run-
shit,
we gotta run
that's
that
yeah,
bitch.
we got to get that bitch, bro.
that
That's the fucking joint right there for sure. But nah, would y'all rock that though? Or no, that's too easy of a question. Now would y'all reckon because we know we would play it.
How would y'all want to go about it? Cause
Right.
I kind of gave mine. I want my nigga to fight too, but I want to have a gun. So.
Because they could easily fuck that up. That game could easily turn into Afro Samurai.
Yeah, that could be something terrible.
I hope they do something.
Ooh, Afro Samurai was a horrible game.
Now,
I
would
was
it be
pissed off.
a first person or a third person?
You would have to do third
You
person
would
on
have to
there.
be third.
With the
person.
AAA shit, I'm gonna assume it's the, you know what I'm saying? They gonna go third person over.
Nah. Fuck that. Give me Mirror's Edge. John Wick.
Nah, but
I want the option. If we can be picky, I'm pretty sure they gonna give us third person because you gonna want to see.
It
all the,
ain't gonna be no online. I don't want no online.
This is
Give me
why I don't
single
like.
player.
This is why I don't like first person. All the badass shit that you can do, like Dying Light, would be so much better if it was third person. Because all the badass shit niggas doing parkour and this shit, it'd be cool if I could see what the fuck his body's doing. All I'm seeing is his fucking arms.
Play Assassin's Creed.
But that's why that's way better than fucking
Assassin's
Dying.
Creed's not better than Dying Light though. That's zombies.
That could be
See,
argued.
that was what I was gonna say. If Assassin's Creed doesn't have zombies though, so if you got the parkour and what's called it, give me the third person point of view. I want to see my nigga do a backflip off this bitch. I don't want to just fucking spin in the fucking circle and see the fucking camera angle going. Like they come, yeah, right? What the fuck?
They gonna have a
I don't need to be that immersed, my nigga. Now if it's a fucking VR and I got a headset on, maybe, but no, I'm not trying to be that fucking
You
immersed.
fall.
Yeah, nah, this game may cause seizures and shit like that. He ain't trying to fucking spaz out and shit. Nah,
Like I said. Play
Ali
Assassin's
said they
Creed.
gotta have the game mechanics on point. I agree. Matrix. You know the
The
Resurrection.
PlayStation 2 game.
Yeah, or Xbox, but yeah.
I mean the whole.
Yeah, it was on the classic. It was on the classic.
as much as I didn't like that game, the combat was on point.
And that's what I'm
The
saying.
combat was on point because it was basically what it's almost the Matrix felt like it felt like you got Max Payne remastered with the way they were doing it because they didn't have the ugly ass bent arm thing. Remember how Max Payne arm used to fucking when they would aim, they would fucking bend down in that V and then their arm would be fucking like that. So everybody fucking and then the extension it was ugly as fuck.
Worse. Since Bulletproof.
Nah, that shit is fucking classic, nigga. You sleep.
The first
How you
one.
on PlayStation?
The
nigga?
first
That's-
one?
That's a classic.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Bro,
that's
the fucking.
fire.
Classic, nigga. I'm gonna
Yeah,
make you
that's
play it
fire.
on stream, nigga. That's classic.
That was
They
fire.
said it wasn't a classic, but the aiming mechanics was ass.
But there was a lot of games with that type of aiming mechanic.
Back
though,
then,
especially
yeah,
on
it
third
I was
person.
gonna say that's what Call of Duty got its shit from, right? Like perfecting the aim and shit.
I don't know if it got it from there, but I feel like to me, when 50 did that, like we weren't over rail shooters and shit. Like we would still go to the arcade, pick up the guns, and you know what I'm saying, and play those type of games. So when I see 50 Cent Bulletproof game, that's all I look at it as. When I get to that fucking scroll thing, I just look at it like, you know what I'm saying? Those because I think Dead to Rights did that shit too. I think Dead to Rights had it like that. True Crime Streets of LA had they aiming like that.
Dorset say, I don't know, John Wick killed people so fast, so the game would have to be about counter, dodging, and one hit quitters. That fucking fighting game that came out not too long ago.
See, that John Wick game gonna be short than a bitch. It better be $30.
White thing? You don't think they can stretch it out?
Not for 60.
You don't think they can stretch it out?
Go something.
If so, bro, then there's gonna have to be either some crazy ass hordes on there or something, or
Because
you
I'm
gonna
almost
have
positive
to.
they gon' you know how they do with games like that.
They gonna have
add
drive.
extra
So I'm saying
shit.
you're gonna have to like nerfy, bullet spongy type things or something to be able to stretch it out
It's
because
gonna be
if
like
not,
some GTA shit.
what
Did
you
you,
mean?
man, you see that fighting game that
Like,
came out though?
where he can run around the city and shit
Open
like
world.
that. Do this, open world type shit.
Ooh.
That would be
Ooh.
fire.
And you get the and you gotta go do like the side missions, mercenary missions and shit. What if it's a
just
John Wick?
But just moving through the city the
What
way
if
he
it's-
do though,
what if
that
it's
would
a
be
John
dope
Wick-
as fuck though. Especially
What if it's not even based
driving
on
in that bitch would be
Driving and
lifting a
shit,
bit.
that's
Hell
What if it's not
yeah.
even based on the
Cause his
movies?
whip clean in the hoe though. I would whip the fuck
What
out his whip.
If it's not even based on the movies, it's based on John Wick in his prime when he was the boogeyman.
You know what?
That would be even more hard.
Because then you
'Cause
ain't gotta
you-
give me no movie canon, nothing to do
You
with
can
whatever
just
the
give me
fuck
the
you wanna do.
characters. You can just give me some of the assassin
sir.
characters. Just give me the assassin characters as like little bitches.
Yeah, just like drop them in there or whatever like that.
But we
Yeah.
know they gonna live because they alive later on. So it's like just throw shit around. You can do whatever the fuck you want, nigga, and build the lore of who John Wick is. That shit'll be fire as fuck.
Yeah. See, they need it. They need us.
They look, man.
Throw us in these fucking rooms, man. We can have y'all games on point. We'll tell y'all what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? We could get, cause while y'all out here fucking up, dropping these fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2s and shit like that, we could get y'all on y'all motherfucking A game. I'm just saying. Let's see. Oh, what superhero game is superior? At least like the type. Batman's open world or Guardians of the Galaxy's linear?
Ooh, that's hard because Guardians of the Galaxy is just as linear as say Ultimate Alliance and shit. And I would want to say Ultimate Alliance is probably one of the best superhero games ever.
So you talking about like mini sandboxy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like the X-Men Legends games from back in the day.
I would say, I'ma say open world, but I'ma go there.
Spider-Man fucking takes the cake with the open world shit.
But which is why I'm getting to my point. I feel like when it comes to the
Spider-Man,
superhero,
Batman.
when it comes to the
Right.
but when it comes to the superhero genre though, they haven't done open world the right way, because even then you could say Batman still isn't full, like it doesn't feel fully open world like that. Like Batman still has kind of a linear type aspect to it in a way, in my opinion.
Yeah, because when you think open world, you think the shit you do affects the world.
Right.
And it's like
And
no
really
matter
being
what
able
order,
to
yeah,
do
you can
whatever.
do it in any order, but it's not gonna change the shit that happens as you do it in the back. But
And you get dropped in certain spots where you can't go move right. Like you gotta go through.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying, and do that shit.
Ghost Runner.
Ghost Runner.
You ever played Ghost Runner any y'all?
No, I don't know what that is.
Is that the like the first person where you gotta go through and slice the ninja type?
Yeah.
Shit? I've seen it. I haven't played it, but I've seen it.
That's like, if you gotta like try to sort of. It might be on Game Pass.
Maybe.
It was on like PlayStation's equivalent.
Think parkour ninjas.
Yeah. And like nigga, they shooting at you the whole time, and all you guys are sword.
It's basically like a
might get
non-stop
a-
running game. You just always running. You gotta jump wall to wall, slice, run, keep jumping, slide. The
If
shit.
you ain't got a lot of health.
See, y'all making me think of that Naraka Blade point. That's something we ain't ran either.
It may be something like that. Now that you talk about it.
But, oh,
What the fuck was that?
My foot.
damn.
Damn.
You shot too long.
What's next?
Nut juice.
Nut juice. You gotta love it, man. If you're not a fan of milk, you love nut juice.
Okay, first.
I want to know what the fuck we talking, because I don't know. I wrote it down. I don't know what the fuck this is
first,
or about.
Let's start this off by let's define what the fuck juice is. What is juice? And I'm really actually asking this question.
Like dead ass serious.
I
What's
need
juice?
I need help. What's juice?
I know where he's going with. Sorry.
Natural juice is the liquid from inside of a fruit or vegetable.
Type shit.
Okay, so do you get that from just squeezing it out or having water and letting it soak in the water? Which is juice? And which
No,
Squeezing
no,
it out.
more just squeezing it out.
Just squeezing it out.
Okay, the juice that comes directly
Yeah.
from squeezing it out.
I can't say that I soak my strawberries in the water and then drink the water and say I drink strawberry juice.
I mean, you can juice it in
Right.
water though, and add the flavor to the
No.
water. type shit.
He said soak.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
no,
you
I
said
said
I
soak.
can't
juice it, though.
soak.
Because that's technically
Right.
Reverse osmosis
no,
doesn't
because
happen that
look,
way.
because that's technically what you do with coffee and things like that, right?
No,
What do?
you don't soak coffee.
How do you make coffee?
Actually, hold on. Yeah, because
You
put
filter
the
hot water through it.
but
The
it's
water grabs the cup.
But
since it's hot, it's soaked faster. You know that, right? That's basically what it's doing.
This is brewing. That's the technical
Yeah,
term.
brewing, but not soaking. Soaking is not brewing.
I hate semantics, Kevin.
I just read a thesaurus, and that don't say what
Regardless.
that
Get to
means.
your point. Get to your point.
Now,
When you done making your coffee and you open that bitch, that whole filter and them things in there is soggy than a motherfucker, wet, dingy.
Right, but
So-
not soaking.
Yes, it is soaked.
That shit soaked, bro.
You could grab that
No.
shit, squeeze the
That-
fucking
you know what I'm saying, bro?
leftover
That shit-
water.
that shit-
So
So
at that
you're-
point, y'all answered my question when y'all said it's not. So coffee is just soup then, correct?
yes, coffee is soup.
So now listen.
But now,
You didn't dap me up last time when you looked at me like that was a crazy crackhead.
I had to do research, and I think I watched my food theory, and my nigga they broke it down, and because the way you make it, it's a type of soup. But that goes to what the fuck is almond milk, because you can't get a milk from a nut, well, unless it's that one. But
Bro, you never seen an almond cow? No, fuck it with you. I'll fuck it with you.
You never
that
ate
sounds
grass-fed
racist
chicken?
for some reason.
I can't quite
So-
put my finger on it, but it just.
Why the fuck do we call it almond milk? 2, it can't be a juice because it doesn't create juice when you squeeze it. So what the fuck is almond milk?
I would say almond juice.
Almond water?
Boom, almond water. I think I said that the other day.
How is it almond water though?
Because it's water
There's
and
water
almonds
down
amongst
and
other
they
things.
squish the.
That's what that shit tastes like. That shit just tastes. That shit it watered down.
Water down almond water.
How is it possible? They like
They
Is
soak
it-
the almonds and then they mush it up and then filter it. And that's almond milk.
so they don't like crush the almonds and then just put them in the water.
Let 'em soak.
You don't gotta shake your
Like
drink up to get
beans,
like almond
like
chunks.
you ever let some beans sit in water and then you take the beans out and there's a
The
bunch of
bean
shit in
juice,
there.
yeah.
So really we just eating fucking that almond milk is just fucking dirt.
Almond dirt.
That shit just almond
Nah,
dirt.
I mean, you get
They
the
just
juice
cleaning
out
the
of there.
fucking
You get the
almond. They
juice out
clean
of
the
there.
almond in the water
They
and give it
exfoliated. They
That's why they be
exfoliated
so.
and gave
That's,
us all the nutrients.
that's why that shit's so fucking foggy, nigga. That's
If
just
you leave
nasty
your
ass
nuts
water.
in
Y'all
some
boy, y'all
water,
nuts
That's what
now.
the dinge
Listen.
is, cause that is
Man,
some dingy.
say.
If you leave
Yeah.
your nuts
Like
in some
dingy,
water,
dirty water.
Did y'all just see me walk through that shit in my
They
fucking
rang
brain?
out the
man.
green and white
Listen,
sponge
listen.
in
Your
your
nuts
That's
in
why
cereal.
I
water.
don't fuck with.
Okay.
over time,
Okay.
your nuts are gonna get soggy.
Yes.
So after your nuts get soggy, it's gonna be gushy. So therefore, that you're gonna get like the soggy nut water out of the nuts, and it's gonna be.
You gotta remove the grandpa skin.
They say if you lay them in the water long enough,
It's gonna get
it'll
soggy.
start the water will start penetrating the almonds and it'll take up on the flavor that's inside.
So then it'll
That's
be
what
able
he's
to where you
trying
could
to say.
squeeze the almond and the juice will come out type shit.
How do you squeeze it?
You gotta squeeze.
Right.
How do you squeeze your
Like
nuts,
a-
bro?
Y'all niggas stupid, man.
How do you squeeze your nuts? Bro?
Oh
I
shit.
think it's the same way everybody squeezes it.
Oil, water, and
Right to left.
oil and water emulsion. So y'all drinking
Yeah.
fucking
Like
salad dressing. That's what the fuck that is. Cause
You read left to right.
if that's just oil and fucking some other shit emulsion,
I'm Arabic. We read opposite.
Joyce say I should have waited to smoke. She got over there
He
rolling.
said, I'm manga, bitch.
Hey, yeah, fuck around, make you waste the whole blunt fucking with us. Hey, your ass rolling. Let's see. Okay, we can keep pulling up then. Dang, Rachel was on a roll with these
Moral of the
though.
story: drink your nut juice. It's good for your skin, ladies.
It is. Put it on your face.
Like collagen.
Wipe it
It
on your
regrows it.
Wipe it on your body. It's good for you.
I
Let's
got some
see.
handmade shea butter lotion for you. Hand
This is
pumps.
this next one is actually a two-parter. How do y'all think they gonna kill T'Challa? How do y'all think they gonna handle T'Challa's death in the upcoming Black Panther movie?
Terrible.
Yeah, no, appreciate that like and that share. That's what I want to talk about.
I'm gonna disappear with
I'm
Thanos.
going to see it tomorrow, so we will know then.
Oh fuck, you gonna spoil it like a mother.
But who you going to see it with is who asked the question.
I know.
So that's what you need to know.
So I don't know.
He said drive in, motherfucker.
Do you agree with the recast? I don't need his answer because I already know his.
A recast of Black Panther? Would I like one? Yes. Would I want for one?
That's not up to us.
Michael B. Jordan is dead.
Exactly. He's not dead. He tipped in some water.
Oh no, I was just saying that's their job to figure out who the recast is. I just think he should be recast. But my bad, I don't want to influence.
Just saying they ain't show nobody. Giving out.
Oh shit! That nigga like,
Everybody
nah.
thought T'Challa was whatever.
Hey, what?
Stop.
Wait,
Go back.
We ain't gonna speed
Go
you
back.
by. You
Go
ain't
back.
just say that
Go
shit.
back.
He said he called that nigga
Nah,
T'Challa like a motherfucker.
Nah.
Fuck yeah.
T'Challa.
They killed that
Hey,
nigga
that ain't no he
T'Challa.
from the hood.
I thought I heard
thought that
T'Challa.
nigga
I thought I heard Chilla. Yeah, I heard
T'Challa
Chilla.
like a motherfucker. That nigga got cold. Motherfucker Peter came out.
Oh man. Okay, so let's talk about Kathy Lee versus fucking Elon Musk. What the fuck happened here? Yeah, but this
Bro,
shit fucking funny.
I fuck with Kathy Griffin.
This shit's fucking funny.
She lit. She say.
God damn it.
Fumbling. So apparently she changed her title, her name to Elon Musk, and she got the check mark as her shit. That's all she did. She just changed her main
Yeah, but she
name.
was already verified, but since
so-
she has it and she changed it, yeah.
It looked like she was Elon Musk. Then, next thing you know, it says she start fucking tweeting from her mother's account, and her mother is dead.
Hold on, no, you can't skip though. So when she did that impersonating, they banned her account. They banned her initial
they banned
account,
her shit. Yeah,
took
yeah.
it down.
She did not put
So that's
comedy.
So that's when she turns around and logs into her dead mom's Twitter account. Keep going.
And then she dropped a hashtag free Kathy. And then somebody talking about tweeting at your dead mother on brand for a Democrat. She say, apologize in advance for all the comments you're gonna have to read about how ugly I am, and they're probably gonna throw you in there too. Oh, by the way, this is KG. I'm tweeting from my dead mother's account. She would not mind. Free Kathy. Gang, nigga, free Kathy Griffin. The fuck you talking about? Let her fucking get on that shit.
And it's like, and I fucks with Elon Musk, whatever, like that too. Like I think he's pretty, but like that's cool as fuck. Like I love what Kathy did on that one. Like nah, fuck that. I'm about to go up in here.
So,
Then you got the
but what would be the
snowflake
purpose of being banned if I could just make another account?
That one wasn't made. It was already there. She just logged into it.
No. I get
I get
that.
what he's saying, but I could just make another one. You would lose your followers that you had from the jump. You're not of that cloth, and it's not even like you don't even give a fuck about that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? You're not a social media person.
But the folks who are like who make their money.
Hell,
and
this
shit
nigga,
is dictated.
this nigga had hella fucking followers. This nigga got 300 now. Hurt his fucking heart every time he go look at that shit. He be sad.
I don't even be on Instagram just like I used to, dog. I had like damn near 5,000 followers. I only got 300, and they fucked with me. What?
Hey, hurt. Sad. So it's like to certain thing when it like matters for like business and other shit like that. It's important to have all of that.
And it ain't worth it to be risking it to have to keep going and doing it over
Crazy
and
Horror
over.
Netflix Black
Black Mirror.
You ever watch Black Mirror?
I think I played.
nigga.
They had one episode that was like a game. I think I
Yeah,
played
with
that.
the
Nah,
kids.
y'all got
that one was close.
y'all never watched. Y'all never finished.
No,
Black Mirror?
I've seen some episodes. I ain't just sat through and
What,
watched
the
everything.
episode that he lived an episode. You outlive an episode on Black Mirror right now. When your social status was above you and
That nigga no longer.
bitch
is
lose
social
her
status.
followers, she go down, she gets some bad reviews, nigga. She all sad and shit.
Be like that.
Oh shit, that's fucking funny though. I love that. Let's see. So okay, Gucci Mane.
Brr. Oh. So look.
Nigga, 12 months pregnant.
So
still
after
purr.
the takeoff shit, last
Oh yeah.
one of Gucci Mane artists, Baby Rex,
Signed.
had posted the day he I guess he signed that same day or something. He had posted some shit like, man, I fuck with my fans, but I ain't doing no shows in Houston, blase. Gucci Mane say, congratulations to Baby Rex 1017. First artist to get signed and dropped in a day. Dude is not signed to 1017.
dropped him the same motherfucking day because you trying to act like you all scared. Nah, nigga, how you 10-17 you ain't doing shows? Nigga, we doing shows. What you talking about? Immediately dropped his ass. That shit funny in the bitch.
I heard about that.
That shit funny in the bitch. My nigga just shocked.
What he shocked at?
Can't be pussy.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, how you? Because I guarantee your music gonna say otherwise.
Right, you got gangster.
Yeah. I guarantee your music say otherwise. Now you like, man, I ain't about to go. Nah, real niggas can go anywhere. What you talking about? So, nah, you out of there. You make it, nah.
It would be fucked up, but like he said, I'm almost positive that his music is like, I'm the hardest nigga, I got my gun and my strap, I go where I want, give a fuck about that, you know what I'm saying, some extra shit like that. So if you talk like that and you sign to Gucci, Gucci don't give a fuck, Gucci going wherever the fuck you going, so it's like, if you sign to Gucci, you say, nah, that's a bad look on him.
Bro, I'm telling you.
The gangster stories I heard from Gucci though.
How you gonna fucking how you gonna expect him to have his back on anything and shit like that? That nigga super fucking scared. Nope.
And pussy.
Pussy, nigga.
That's not.
But yeah, that was the Gucci Man headline.
Project. So yeah,
Gucci Man ain't playing no fucking games.
Yeah, bro. Like that ain't it. That ain't it.
CW?
Yeah, CW and DC.
The new president of CW, Brad Schwartz, says that he doesn't know yet if DC will be a part of the network following Nextstar's acquisition.
Are we surprised?
Yeah.
Why? They've been canceling every fucking show that they done fucking had on there.
Because that's been the only thing keeping them alive.
What, the DC shit?
I mean, in my opinion, yeah, they probably may have some of the vampire shows and some of the other shit too, but what else does or the CW, or they, like, what do they show?
Still around.
I mean, I guess they got.
Nah,
I guess they done
turned into UPN.
I guess they got like, but like everything that they do.
UPN is there for underpaid Negroes, because it was a whole bunch of black
But
shows.
because like everything they do
Up.
ends up going to fucking Netflix. Like I don't even go to CW to watch All American. I just wait till it hit Netflix. So it's like, what? All American?
I never watched it.
It's really good.
Is that the one where they had that diarrhea shit?
No, it's the.
But I'm pretty
football.
sure since they like but there they probably just get their money from the stream side of that.
I mean, I'm glad.
Which they
though,
might as
because-
well just go ahead and pull the Cartoon Network record and get absorbed by somebody.
Yeah, I'm glad though because I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest fan of all the Black Lightning was cool, Flash was cool. I think that Superman Lois shit is okay, but the rest of that shit was poochie. They fucked the Arrowverse up like a bit. The Arrowverse had such a good like groundwork to set for it to go, and then they just.
Did you watch that Benny of that Batgirl shit or any of that?
No.
No.
Why is Batgirl black? I'm just like, there's plenty of fucking black characters, kinfolk.
Nah, I'm with you on that one for sure. Lindsay Lohan almost did what?
Oh shit.
She almost became what?
Lindsay Lohan almost played Wanda Maximoff in the MCU. During the filming of her 2013 docuseries, Lohan revealed she auditioned and was shortlisted while complaining about her management not getting her acting career back on track. Lohan bitterly says her agent told her they're going with the unknown for the Avengers.
I'm glad they didn't.
Nah, she would have ate. I would have been. I'm not. I love what's called it, and so I'm not mad. But she a redhead already too naturally. Like nigga, that shit would have been cold.
I think that would have popped if she was on her A game. If she was on her A game, she could have killed that hoe. Let's see. I already talked about that one. Oh damn. Nah, that's pretty much everything. Nah, you said you had. What did you say? You had two.
Man, how y'all feeling about what's your name, Brittany Griner? They had sentenced her to 9 years, but recently they moved her to a work camp, and nobody knows where this work camp is. Her lawyer don't know, her family don't know, and they're trying to say that like they're gonna send them a letter on where she's at, and the letter might not come in for like 2 weeks to 2 months type shit.
Until the U.S. makes a deal, bro.
They're not gonna make a deal. That's the thing.
Until they give them niggas what they want, we finna keep hearing headlines about shit going crazy. That's just what it is. It's not like it's nothing what we can do. It's fucked up, yeah, but they gotta succumb to that deal with Russia. And honestly, I guess the shit should be pushed more. That way, more people can get to talking about it. So fucking the U.S. can like hurry up and get that shit out the way. Cause there's no way you can get fucking ASAP Rocky out of a prison that treats you like a dog. You know what I'm saying? Where that nigga got Wi-Fi and TV and shit, but you can't go get fucking Brittany Griner out of a fucking actual detention facility and shit. So that shit all out of whack. But this is why real niggas not in charge, because shit would have been handled.
Long time ago. Long time ago. Well, you had another one too, bro. I remember you said you had two.
We had the one with the
Look what you done to my
Hyper Lewis,
kids.
the homeless Iowa teenager who killed her alleged rapist, sex trafficker, in self-defense was sentenced to pay the family $150,000.
Oh, yeah,
She had broke out of jail. She broke out of prison, and she was on the run for 2 days, and they found her. They locked her ass up and had her no charges. I personally don't think she should be in jail.
She shouldn't.
And then she still has to pay his family off. Like, that nigga had sex trafficked her and raped her.
Yeah, as soon as she did the whole break out of jail part, that's what she fucked herself. Yeah, she was in the right all the way up until then. Now you can't say shit. That's like a motherfucker being like, oh, doing a little bit of drugs is okay. Like, you really can't, like, argue that. You know what I'm saying? To some motherfucker who, you know what I'm saying? Some scrub ain't gonna hear that shit like, oh, no, you can do just a little bit. Nah, bitch, you broke out. You could have been straight. That's stupid, bro. I don't get that. But hey, what y'all been sipping on now?
I got one more.
Hold up.
So it says 2 Colorado police officers charged with attempted manslaughter after they left the woman inside the vehicle cuffed and then trained. So I guess they got into it with somebody else.
There was a video for it too.
There is.
They were charged with 5 counts of reckless endangerment, with careless driving, parking on where prohibited, They said they had responded to a claim where a woman had allegedly pointed a gun at someone in road rage. And it says that they were pursuing the other suspect when they had pulled over on the train tracks with her in the car.
That's
He
the
got
first
out.
right there. Why
They
the
got
fuck
out.
pull over on the
They called him the cop that they called. He had like a bad background for fucking up people, and so like
Left her ass in the train
they put her in the backseat of his car, and then he drove to the train tracks, parked there. See the train coming, got out, made no intentions of getting the chick out, and then the train hit the truck.
She's alive.
Police are grabbing. She's gonna get paid.
She is like seriously.
Oh, I thought she died. She didn't die? Oh.
It's attempted manslaughter.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I'm like,
They still
bro,
need
that's...
to be fucking.
You need to treat it like such, though. You need to treat it like such.
For what it is, something negligence, and as a regular person, and like old people and different shit like that.
Because those cops, they should get a life sentences if they kill somebody for that.
Because they have
You should
a
get
higher,
life
you
sentences
have a
if you
higher
kill
authority.
somebody. Exactly.
You have a higher authority and you being negligent. Why did you even park on the fucking train?
People trust you with their
Nobody
life
Nobody
sentences.
got charged for anything when they
Buses
killed
and
Freddie Gray.
18-wheelers stop before they hit the train
But
track.
you can't make every future decision going back trying to use a past experience on something to do that.
No, Freddie Gray was handcuffed in the back of a paddy wagon. They took that nigga on a joyride and broke his neck.
What state was that?
Baltimore.
What state did that other one happen that we talked
Colorado.
about? Bam. Difference.
Yeah, regardless, the shit should apply for them too.
Exactly.
It's not like it's a case by nigga, them niggas should go too.
But which is why I say like when you do go back on those, that you gonna have all those inconsistencies and shit that you gonna be able to point to. Nah, them motherfuckers should still get held up for that shit as well. True. Hell nah, man. Good.
What I've been sipping on, I've been fucking with Andor. I gotta finish it. I'm gonna finish it sooner or later. And I guess we could talk about it, Kevin.
Andor?
Yeah. Other than that, I've been looking for something to watch. I guess I may go back and start watching The Wire or some shit. But yeah,
It's on HBO Max, but I got it on DVD.
I finished Euphoria, dog.
Yeah.
That's not a movie to start on shrooms. I'ma just let y'all know that. You gonna feel that shit, dog. You gonna feel that shit. And you know what? It's like House of Dragons, bro. You gotta wait like another 2 years for next season.
Goddamn.
Goddamn.
And then
my boy, you gonna really fuck with it. You gonna feel that shit.
What you been sipping on, bro?
Star Wars. I told you, I just finished Rebels. The animated, and now I'm on Andor.
Okay,
Live
okay.
action.
Now I was trying to find out
And I
what
really like Andor. Andor to me is like a Star Wars Ocean 11.
Cause you don't know,
Fucking
cause,
stupid.
not that you don't know, but you're not deep into Star Wars and shit like that, right? Like you're not deep into the lore. And
I
shit
played the
like
motherfucking Lego game.
Stupid.
Now y'all always talking about
Yeah,
Lego
answer my
games being the
question.
best shit.
But I'm saying, like, you don't, like, that's not something that you just know a lot about, right?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't. Star Wars wasn't it.
You do?
I don't know a lot about the lore though.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So it's
Yeah.
like, that's why I think that's why Andor, you don't mind just watching it, because it's really new shit to even niggas that know the shit. Not like new, we know of it, but I don't even too much care for it. It's been hard to keep my attention. Like, it's not bad, but it seems
I like how they do it because
boring compared to what Star Wars really
No,
is.
because
That and Harry Potter did the same shit.
no, because you know when you watch the animated whatever, they make this plot of what they're gonna go do, and then it's gonna do it. What the fuck do y'all know? Y'all ain't rehearsed shit.
Oh,
You
and
know
so you
shit.
like that they showing all the background?
Yeah, the planning out, the thought process.
Okay.
You know, these motherfuckers been doing this shit for months, and here he come, you know, just dropped off and, motherfucker, who the fuck are you, nigga? We've been over here for motherfucking months out here in the cold.
Yeah.
Learning
Like,
this shit.
as a standalone story, because it's like, it's literally just a story inside the Star Wars universe. It has something to do with all the main shit, but at the same time, it's like, nah.
It's like it covers
look,
up the plot holes that were left out in the originals.
But it's just like, here, there's some shit that happened before
There's a lot
Rogue
of
One.
plot holes that
And it's
they
like,
covered,
fuck, I didn't need this, but
it's alright.
I eat this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like when a nigga give you some food, it's like,
Now you
I ain't want this motherfucker, but hell, I'll take some ice cream. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. It's just something that you gotta be like, alright, I'm watching this shit right now.
Bad. Shit, what you been sipping on, bro?
Shit, when we started putting him on the Sopranos and shit.
Oh,
like,
shit. Already.
Fuck, man.
The Gooba Gabba, you know what I'm saying?
Every time I get out, they keep dragging me back in.
So I put him on that and shoot,
So
man.
mad how that ended.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me, man. I still gotta watch. The Gooba Gabba, nigga.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause that's what it is.
It's straight to black. It don't cut nothing on. They don't tell you no endings.
Cause that's life.
That's life. That's how it happens.
Fucked up.
Anything
It's an allegory.
else?
It's a metaphor. You know what I'm saying? But
It's not always
what
happy.
documentary you got for us this week?
Shit, I ain't really, I mean, outside of Tales from the Territory, but that's wrestling shit that I talk about, you know what I'm saying, on other shit.
Tupac's from Baltimore.
No, honestly, just fucking.
Yo, has been on sports.
I mean, I have sports on and shit like that, but like if I'm in my room or some shit like that, I really just been having fucking that 70s show on. But I'm thinking about giving Sanford and Son, I'm Married with Children, another.
You have been on that 70s show.
Yeah.
That
That shit been having me fucking dying. So shit, I was in that shit last night. Sanford and Son kept me up an hour past my bedtime last night. I was just sitting there, I was like, man, shit. And then they was like, Sanford and Son coming up next. I'm like, I could easily go to Peacock and turn this shit on with no commercials or nothing. My ass sat right here anyway. Stop
What
down.
episode y'all playing right now?
She was playing. Them motherfuckers jumped all over the place, and it was like, but he called him a nigga. I was like, oh, are they gonna say it? Are they gonna say it? They said they didn't say it. I was like, fuck. But yeah, nah, that's what the fuck I've been on though.
What's Married with Children?
Shit, that shit's everywhere. That shit's on Peacock, Hulu.
That's on HBO Max.
It's probably on fucking Tubi as well, maybe. It's fucking everything over there, but I know Hulu and Peacock are the main two places for sure.
I'm gonna go back and watch Reno 911.
I gotta go back and watch Hawaii 5-0 because I thought that was like a bad series, and I ended up watching it in college on Netflix for a little bit, and I was like, wait, this shit not that bad. It got my Asian guy from Lost on that bitch, and he actually speaks.
Oh, he's talking about the remake.
Oh yeah, it's the remake. It's the 2000 version. You know, everything in the 2000s is better than fucking that old
Shut
shit.
the fuck
I'll go back and watch the old one too, but the remake was pretty good, motherfucker, because it's case of the day shit. It's fucking NCIS, but fucking
But
Hawaii.
no, that's what the other one was. It's just I'm just like, I wonder if the music still the same.
I think so. That shit fire. We can go after this shit. I'll go pull it up and you can tell me, cause I don't know for sure.
For sure.
Like
But,
top 1
yeah, nah, shit.
Still
We can wrap this bitch up.
What y'all? Shit.
Everybody sip.
All right then. Well, hey, that's what that is, y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up with us. If y'all watching this on the YouTube, make sure y'all slide over here on the Facebook side with us. Get live with us. And if you are on the Facebook side, don't forget to go subscribe and sip with us on the YouTube side, because we even got exclusive stuff coming for you over on that end as well. You
And
know.
appreciate Crypto Chris for coming and kicking it with us today, man.
Hold up now. Hey, it flew. It flew. You know what I'm saying? It definitely has some flow to it. Definitely has some flow to it. But hey, for everybody who pulled up stars, everybody who came through, hit those likes, shares, had our comments popping. That's what's up. I really do appreciate that. Sorry if I didn't have Knoxbot up or anything, but yeah, just actually trying some things right now on these alerts and things like that. But keep them pulled up.
Well, we fucking lit. Let's go.
Well then,
It's a movie tonight.
What the fuck was that?
Did y'all just fucking
Oh,
Nigga
no.
say, he sound like
It's
the
on the
reverse
line,
Michael
though.
Jackson. Nigga
I'm
sound
glad
like the
we
reverse.
caught that motherfucker. I'm glad we caught that.
Bye, sippers. See you next week. Or actually in a couple days.